All right. Thank you all for coming out. Boy, have we got a special show for you today. And I'm talking special. We're going on a journey. Who wants to go on a journey? As most of you know, to get the most out of our show, make sure to go to our Tumblr and Discord for episode discussion and behind-the-scenes info. Without any more delay, we bring you comedy, action, intrigue, and an exciting turn of events that you won't want to miss. All coming up on this episode of The Dice Crisis.
Welcome back, one and all, to another episode of the Dice Crisis podcast, where we play Second Darkness all day long.
The second
all
one.
day long.
Yep, I'm sitting here with the same people as always. Michael Waltz,
I haven't left the studio.
Eli Plunkett,
I have.
and Kyle Spurley.
Yeah.
I've been keeping them trapped here. And we only play once a week, so I make them sit in corners and stare at walls until we play.
Just plotting how we're going to develop our character more.
Yep. And last time on the Dice Crisis podcast, you guys faced a scary wight that almost drowned Elion. You guys fought some Darkland Sentinels, which were like rocky slug things with stalactites sticking on them that had electric powers.
Juicy Geodudes.
Fought a bunch of freaking troglodytes and a fungal crawler, which was like a cricket with a big mushroom top head.
He
was scary.
That one,
Yeah.
That one's
And
nasty.
after defeating the last of the troglodytes, I let you guys level up to level 4. So,
Woo! Yeah.
you guys got back some hit points. You're not at full hit points. You didn't just automatically get back up to top. We explained that. I don't need to explain it again. And I also let them get back their use spells, but they don't have access to the new spells that they got at level 4. They won't have those until they sleep. So, with that being said, you guys want to talk about just a couple of fun things that you guys got at level 4? Michael?
Oh, boy.
We're definitely going to be level 4.
Yeah, I'll talk about it a little bit. I got some class skills, threw some points into a variety of things. Got kind of varied with it. Fly, Profession Scribe, Magic Device, Arcane, Stealth, some nice little boosts. I also got a +1 to my base attack bonus and a +1 to my will, and I put my new point into Charisma, which gives me a +4 on my Charisma for an 18. That'll come in handy just about every time.
Yeah, it will.
And then as far as spells, I got a new 0 level spell, which is Read Magic, and sorcerers have a cool ability to be able to swap out a spell, so I lost my Gravity Bow spell and took Thunder Stomp instead.
Word.
And I got a new level 2 spell, but I think that'll show up this episode, so we're going to keep that a little surprise.
Will it? I don't know.
Maybe.
Unless you sleep. I don't know. I don't know what your guys' plans are, actually. Eli, what did Dane get? Anything fun at level 4?
So Dane learned some more extracts I'm not going to get into, but he did get Studied Strike and Studied Combat, which is for being his bow-using skills there. Be able to study people up and he'd be able to use his poisons effectively in battle there.
Similar to a Slayer's studied target. But
With an investigator.
But investigators, they don't have to have them flat-footed. They just have to study them, and then they can deal precision damage instead of sneak attack damage.
And I believe it said that studied was makes it a swift to do it?
It's a move action right now, but
it's a free action.
To study someone?
At 4th level, an investigator can choose to make a studied strike against the target.
That's the strike. You have to study them first as a move action, and then when you hit them, you can deal extra damage and then an extra d6 of damage, right?
Yep. It's a move, and then if you did if you studied, then it adds the d6. So it's
hella tight.
Pretty beefy. And then other than that, just upped a bunch into my all my little skill checks all around.
Word. All right, Crow, what does a level 4 Inquisitor get?
You know what? They get more inquisitive. That is for damn
Inquisition
sure.
goes
What
up
is
a
this?
bit.
Yeah, I put my my skill or my ability point in strength because I want to bash some skulls.
Oh, imagine
Always.
that.
And then I got I tried to kind of balance out my stuff more. I put a lot of skills and stuff I didn't have already. Like,
Yeah, boy.
you know what I'm saying?
No.
Word.
Linguistics and like,
Oh, now you're smart.
yeah, and like
Oh.
disguise. I'm trying to like,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Sounds
And,
fun.
What else? I got 2 spells I kind of want to read off because these sound hella dope.
Oh, you're gonna spend? Do it. I don't know.
No. Okay, all right. I'll save that. And yeah, those. I'm gonna save those.
Okay,
my
level
spells
2
are
spells?
kind of
Yeah, that's pretty
Some
much
level
mostly
2
what you got.
spells.
Yep.
You got 2 level 2 spells?
2 level 2.
Sweet. That is going to be so helpful.
It is. All right. So the crew, Elyon, Dane, Lixie, and Crow are all in kind of the pretty much where these troglodytes were hanging out, a guard-looking alcove and then like a sleeping quarters of troglodytes. And if you look around the last room, Crow is actually in the room right now after the fight. You look around, and between all the dead troglodyte bodies around you, you see empty wine bottles, half-full wine bottles. And you recognize them from being the kind of wine that the Golden Goblin gets.
Ooh, that's an interesting anecdote.
Whoa.
And then you see another passage leading off of this guard alcove area, and it twists and turns around into darkness. And if it didn't turn, you could see farther with your dark vision, but it cuts off your vision as it curves to the right or left. What do you guys do?
Everyone doing all right on everything? I suppose we did just re-up on like our health and stuff because we're feeling better.
Yeah.
We're feeling better.
I think we're feeling pretty normal, I'd say.
Yeah.
I think trekking forward's what we got to do, right?
Yeah.
All right, so what are our sources of light right now?
I'm feeling a little bit beat. Elyon's gonna cast Cure Light Wounds on herself, and then as she's like going through her wands, she comes across a wand. She's like, "Oh, I forgot I had this," and she pulls it out and she shows it to y'all. It's a wand of light.
A wand of light. Oh, snap
The whole
dizzle.
time.
Oh, snap
Oh, sweet.
dizzle. All right, so you have dark vision, Crow.
Yeah, I'm
Me and
good.
Lixie are gonna take that wand of light.
Yeah.
Let's
Can you
give.
use magic device?
I'll cast it on.
No.
Okay.
What would you? I could provide some light for you. Would you like it on your sword, your goggles?
Bright ass goggles. I don't know if that'd work. But I could do it on my sword cane. Yeah.
All right.
I have a glowing sword cane.
Yeah, why not?
So she's gonna cast that on your sword.
Whoa.
Cool. And yeah, do you want it like on the
I want it on the
blade?
cane. So
On
like the cane
All right,
itself
so
is just
your
glowing.
cane is glowing with
Yep.
light
All right.
as you.
Clod around like I'm old.
Yeah.
All right. That's sick.
Yeah, you guys are in this deep,
I can
dark,
see
dank
again.
cave.
That means me and Lixie can take up mids while Elyon falls to the back and Crow goes first.
That works, and that
Alright,
will
cool.
last for 40 minutes.
Oh, hell yeah. I can see forever.
Hey, Elyon, if you did your wand of light on my bad eye, would it glow through my eye patch?
We can certainly try.
That would be
She
interesting.
lifts
One
your eye
glowing
patch
eye.
up. What does it look like under your eye patch?
Yeah, what does it look like on your eye patch?
She screams, "Ah! You're hideous! Crow is
I
gross!"
don't know, like there's a gash through my eye.
There's a gas through it.
The eyeball doesn't look as bad as like the skin, I guess. Maybe.
You.
Yeah. Looks under your eye patch. She slowly puts it back down. There's nothing I can do here, and she walks away.
There's nothing.
Oh no, I'm not asking you to fix my eye.
do.
I just wanted to make it look cooler.
There is no help in making that eye look cooler, Crow. Keep that eye patch on.
No, but I was
You
gonna
look
keep,
cool
I
already,
was
kid.
gonna-
Pats on the shoulder. You look
Crow
cool.
feels misunderstood.
You look cool. Just keep walking. It's like, I mean, cool.
What'd you
I
do
want
it?
to start walking
Sorry, I
down the
was reading
tunnel.
stuff.
I'm interested. Do we, well, Elyon turns to the group. I don't know about you all, but I didn't expect this to be as extensive as it is.
Oh, yeah, no.
Lixie goes, yeah, I didn't expect to fight freaking troglodytes and underworld creatures that I've never seen before in my life.
Yep. This is.
I think this is kind of fun.
I mean, it is kind of fun. You're right. I did enjoy stabbing a few things.
I think it's pretty fucked up,
Yeah.
but I mean, I'm assuring that this is where Saul went, and we have to catch or keep up with him. So if there's an end to this tunnel, we should find out where it leads to. I think
We should keep going. Are we concerned at all about what's happening on the streets above?
the people that we got to kind of dispel, I don't think they're gonna do anything.
We still have guards posted all around the goblin.
Yeah.
Do we want to
That's
keep
fine,
them
right?
or notify them?
I mean,
How
they
long
were,
have we
they
been
were the
down
ones
here?
that were there to kill us, or the ones that were there to like help.
Like the ones that we posted up. We have
Oh,
like
yeah.
15
You're
or 16
right.
paid people standing around watching the doors.
Ditched them, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you've probably been down here for an hour or so. Really hasn't been all that long.
How long would it take to just run up and just tell them that everything's okay? If we sent a runner
If we just sat here and didn't like carry on.
Not too long at all. Under a half hour, really.
under a half hour for them to go out and back.
If they're hustling, it's not really that far.
I mean, I could use the time
guys
to
haven't-
craft.
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
I actually have some things I want to craft, so.
That's fair.
Do we
You
feel
can
like
get
we
your
have-
extracts again or whatever?
Do we feel like we have
Beyond.
time
Well,
to do that? Saul, I'm assuming there's no out of this tunnel. I'm thinking it might be a dead end. But
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
But if it's a smuggling tunnel, it should have an out, right? Because what's the point of just having a giant
Right.
terrarium down here?
Good point.
And we haven't ran into him yet, so
No.
I mean,
True.
Every fight, we fall even further behind. But let's send someone up so we don't have to keep paying these fools on the clock, am I right?
Right.
Okay.
And then you can craft your extracts in that time?
Yep, I'm gonna craft those up and then probably some things for you guys using a little crafter's kit here.
Gesundheit.
Nice.
I put my
Bless you,
hand
Crow.
up, I tried.
You've-
Well, Lixie's pretty quick.
I am pretty fast.
Prove it. Just starts sprinting.
She starts sprinting back and forth between
Well-
two walls.
Oh god. Well, I mean like, prove it doesn't go. Go, Lixie, go.
All right, she'll go and run up there.
All right. What I wanted to.
And you guys hear a crash and fall and
Oh,
a neck
no.
snap as she tried to climb up the ladder to get out there, and it broke and she died.
Damn.
Oh, no.
Reflex save.
No reflex save.
Word.
It was
Too
bad.
quick.
It was a trap.
Word.
No, she gets up there and you guys say anything while she's gone?
Yeah, I want to make us some alchemist fire
Okay. I mean,
with an alchemist kit.
what do you have for do you have Swift Alchemy?
Yes.
What does that say?
Can create alchemical items with astounding speed. It takes half the normal amount of time to create an alchemical item. So I don't know how long it takes to create an alchemist fire. Because yeah, it just said, not only am I a master of creating mundane alchemical substances as alchemist fire and smoke sticks, but I can do magical potion like extracts, blah, blah, blah. That's just one of the abilities of being an alchemist.
Yes, I'm just trying to remember how long it takes to make things.
Word.
You can let's see how fast you do this. So for crafting, we're gonna try and play this by the books one time.
Uh-huh.
Alchemist fire, 20 GP. You find the SP value,
200.
which is 200. Pay 1/3 of the cost. So you're gonna pay like what?
What's the cost?
20 divided by 3.
Oh, 7.
I pay 7 GP in materials. God, this is like 1 week's worth of work.
What? To make an alchemist fire?
Yeah.
Do you have any alchemist class ranks? Are you an alchemist?
No.
He's part alchemist.
I think
Investigators
that's just
are
part of it,
a rogue alchemist hybrid class.
Okay, there's one rule here that says mixing an extract takes 1 minute of work.
This isn't an extract. This is an alchemical creation.
Okay.
Alchemical.
what do you create? I don't get it, I guess.
Crafting an alchemical item. Alchemist fire.
But yeah, I think
cocktail.
it would be like
Okay.
a week.
Fire.
It takes a
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah, technically you can't make it that fast. You can
Okay.
make it in. So depending on how high your check is. So let's see how fast let's just see how this works out with the dice.
Uh-huh.
So, make a craft alchemy check.
Okay. 25.
25 times 20 is
500.
500, and that is more than double,
Yes.
not triple though. So you created it in 1/2 of that time. So 1/2 of a week, you're down to 3.5 days, and then one half of that, and you got a day and
A day and 3/4. So about 2 days to make a potion.
Yeah, so
Okay, no, I'm
you
okay.
can't make that
Yeah.
this speed. There are additional feats you can get to bring it down to minutes, but you do not have those this time.
Ooh.
I kind of let things slide on drugs because they're not as game dynamic.
Okay. Yeah. Ignore I ever
so
said it.
you look through your items and you're like, I really wish that I would have put these together a day and 3/4 ago.
A day and 3/4 ago.
And then Lixie comes down. She's like, they are all just kind of drinking all the beer and alcohol up there.
Disperse them. That was the point. It wasn't to go see what they were doing.
What did you want me to do? You guys just sent me up there. You didn't tell me to do anything.
We said to go send them up there so we weren't just keeping them on the clock to like go get them
You want
out.
them to leave?
Yeah.
Leave?
Well, that's okay. They can drink because we paid them on a day rate.
Yeah,
Sure.
they're
We just want them to not like be up there ready for a battle or
Yeah, it
causing
sounded like-
tension or
Okay.
burning the place down.
I told them to keep an eye out, but they're just kind
Drinking
of
all
hanging
our
up
beer.
there. There's nothing. Yeah,
They earned it.
There are
Alright.
2 armies coming together and they're having drinks and playing cards against each other. It's a fun time. up there.
Alright, sounds
You really brought
beautiful.
a community together, and it's really lovely.
As long as it's beautiful.
Friends are being made. And
We're crushing toxic
This will be our
masculinity.
community once
Yeah.
we kill Saul.
oh, jeez.
Jeepers.
Jeepers.
We need to get Crow fucking going. He's already just randy.
Crow
Let's get down
starts
this
running
tunnel.
towards the tunnel.
Let's get down this tunnel. Crow's going first.
All right, so you make your way down this little tunnel, and it curves, and then it starts opening up into a bigger room.
All right, let's get that map.
Crow just.
Relax. Crow's fucking on roids right now or something. It's like he's raging, but he isn't raging. You gonna hit me with the...
Also, was there anything while Lixie was gone, Elyon looked over the bodies?
The only thing the troglodytes really had was their clubs, their like ripped up, gross clothes, some like pockets full of like bits of meats and gross things that they eat, and just random gross stuff.
Gross.
They didn't have really anything more than not even mundane. And the other things were just kind of animals, so they didn't have anything either. But yeah, you guys found that treasure chest though.
Yep.
Hey.
And that had like so much in it.
So you guys make your way into this bigger chamber. And the northern portion of this chamber has been collapsed in a tumble of rubble and earth. The collapse partially obscures the chamber, but you can see that it curves up again to the north. Or to the south? Yeah, basically you enter in this room and it's pretty much empty except for one side of it is kind of like collapsed in. So you thought that this could have been more tunnel somewhere, but it does leave room for another passage to go forth on the southern side of it.
Does it look like it could be an exit?
It could have been at one point, but this is all just collapsed in now.
Collapsed a long time ago.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
nothing in the room.
There's nothing really in the room.
Keep moving.
Yeah, keep moving, and then you find another tunnel it's technically up to the west. And this next part, the proportions get a little bit messed up on this map, because you would turn and go to the south of this collapsed area, and there's another passage, and Elyon and Crow would look down this hallway, and you'd see that it goes down, it starts terracing down, and it leads farther and farther into the darkness. And your guys' dark vision ends before you can see the end of this tunnel.
And how far can we see?
I think you have 60-foot dark vision. What does your character say?
Right.
That's your character, homie.
Can we all percept?
Yeah.
You can?
Just make a general perception?
Yes.
Cool.
I was going to say, there's another check I was going to give you guys.
Oh, was it?
Yes. I was going to say anybody who can make a dungeoneering check.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
That's more fun.
Hit me with a hot motherfucking 12. Ah, tss, tss, tss.
12.
16 and 13?
Well, a 22 perception.
22
nice.
perception. You can see that there's nothing in the tunnel as far as you can see, Elyon.
Nice.
You can tell, Elyon, that the rock in which this passageway is formed into is very solid, and it's constantly dripping with water. You can maybe see a couple puddles on the ground as it starts terracing down and down. I think a 16 dungeoneering would be good enough to know. Lixie?
Yeah.
She's like, I'm pretty sure that this goes directly like under the Velashu River and like keeps going like for a long ways.
Your internal compass is amazing.
I-
How do
you
you
know-
know where we are right now?
Me and my parents, we
might be in a
were
different
dungeon
city for all
divers
I
and
know.
stuff. I got a few tricks up my sleeve, Dan. Come on.
Come on, like
Come
you don't
on,
even know
Dane.
me.
Don't she slaps you on the ass.
Oh,
Come on. Yeah. So yeah, you guys have this huge tunnel ahead of you. What are you gonna do?
Someone else go first, Jesus. I ain't walking in. So we're going under the Velashu River right now. How do you get a tunnel under a river? That sounds mighty scary. All right.
So
I would hate to
Elyon
do
sees that the density of the rock around
That's
it.
why it's dripping.
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff.
dripping
starting
through
to,
it,
like,
but the rock is dense enough to hold the river out of it and not have it erode straight into this tunnel.
but it's dwindling because it's a cave. Oh, yeah. That's probably why these collapses and shit are here anyway too, because like this ain't very stable.
Yeah.
You're under wet ground. Let's send Crow in.
Yeah.
Crow just starts running down the path.
You actually want to run?
The run mechanic or
No,
flavor
I'll just
run?
start walking and expect them to follow.
All right, you guys, you're gonna follow him?
Contrary to what he thought, I'm not gonna follow.
Okay.
I'm gonna just start playing checkers.
You brought a checkers board.
Crow's
Yeah,
gonna
dude.
get 10 feet
got
and
everything in
realize
this pack.
nobody followed him. And he's gonna stop.
guys, come on.
We'll find.
What the hell, guys?
Nah, we're following.
Okay, so you start walking down this hallway, this tunnel, this dark tunnel. If it wasn't for the torch hovering around Elyon's head, your now glowing sword cane. Did you glow your eye? I wasn't listening
No.
at the time.
She didn't bestow that upon
Okay,
me.
no glowing eyeball, but besides those two things, this would be complete darkness.
Wow.
And it gets darker and colder as you guys go down and down. And it actually, so this tunnel ends up being like 300 yards long
Jesus.
as you're going down it. Around that. Do you guys
That's
say anything to each
That's
other?
like
as
a
you- as
really
you're-
long time. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
I'm gonna pull my falchion out as soon as I start walking. I didn't say that.
Yeah, this ends up being a really long tunnel. Do you guys kind of say anything as you're sneaking down?
What do you guys think is down here?
to a certain extent, probably. Oh God, I feel like this is like the long stretch that gets you out of the town or like under the other side of the town or something like that, because like there's always going to be that part in a smuggling area. Like you went through all the serpentine parts, but then all of a sudden it's got to make progress, right? And like shoot across the town. It's like we're walking a super long distance right now, and I have no idea where we are like geographically above us. You know what I mean? Like we could be under, you know, like the Fight Lodge. We could be under anything right now. I wouldn't know.
Lixie would pipe up. I think we're heading southwest.
Northeast, northwest on our map. That puts us over. Are we past the river now? That way, left, or are we past the river west?
But yeah, you would know that. Well, Lixie would kind of know that you guys are heading southwest-ish, and you probably have made it like halfway through past the river. You were kind of parallel with it for a while or going under it, but you've probably made it past the river at a
I
certain
just don't
point.
remember, like, just personal, not character-wise, what's on the southwest side of the river.
I'll find you the map that you guys would pretty much be aware of.
Yeah.
So you guys are on the east side of the Velashu River near the bank.
Okay.
You guys would have now kind of crossed the Velashu River and are making your way south.
River District or Windward District. Like Windward District or River District area.
Maybe even farther.
Oh God. Cipher Lodge. All right.
You guys have definitely made it across the river at a certain point.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I have really no idea where we're going, or where it's gonna lead to, but it obviously ain't gonna be very fun.
Why do you think he has this tunnel under here? Says Lixie.
It's got to be a smuggling tunnel, like we had anticipated with all the smuggling stuff underneath the town anyway. It's got to be something like that. What he's smuggling, I don't know. I would lean towards what was his face? Quava.
Do you think he's like, remember that elf that Quavo
Yeah.
was talking? Do you think
Yeah.
he's like smuggling stuff to that elf?
Either
like,
to
out of
the
town,
elf,
or
or
maybe
maybe
she's
this is
smuggling
how she
things to
gets
him?
around the town because she can't be seen. Maybe she's just like walking through the town underneath us.
But why?
Spooky.
Why would he care about some random elf that showed up?
No.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Or why he would feel
Just an
like
elf.
it's in his advantage to harbor. You know what I mean? Like,
Saul is a person clearly that doesn't care about other people.
yeah.
It has to be in benefit of him, but
exactly.
to what end?
But what's his benefit? Yeah. We discuss this as we walk.
Yes.
You guys would walk. It would take, I don't even know how long it would
Okay.
take. It would take
A long
little
time.
while. It'd take you a little while. Probably under a half hour. I don't know how fast you guys walk. But eventually, you guys would, the terracing that was going down and down starts going up and up a little bit. And eventually, you guys would see a strange orange purplish glow at the very end of the tunnel.
Whoa.
Crow goes, daylight?
Daylight?
Make a knowledge nature check.
20.
You know
One.
that is not the light of daylight.
Oh. Elion.
It's not daylight, guys.
Leon's gonna stealth down, try to be a little quiet.
Detect magic? Is it a magical door? Why is it glowing? It's
It's
not
it's not a
daylight.
door. It's the opening of the tunnel. You can see an orangish glow coming through it from the room.
It's a
From,
torch.
you might see like an opening.
It's a torch. We're just gonna walk in.
Yeah.
An orangish purplish glow.
Knowledge Arcana.
I have that
Sure.
as well. I can aid or roll. Ooh, I got a 21.
On what?
Knowledge and Arcana.
Better than me.
26?
On knowledge arcana?
Yeah, Dane.
Arcana does not identify that glow.
Damn.
I mean, it could identify a lot of things, but
Yeah.
you're not sure from this distance, just from the color of a glow.
Okay.
All right.
Doesn't seem super fishy. Let's go.
Leon's in the back. She's gonna keep moving, following
Yeah.
you all.
Would it be worthwhile to stealth, but Crow's first?
Yeah,
So,
she's
like-
gonna look at you and be like, Shh.
I'll stealth. I'll try
Alright.
and stealth.
All right, let's all try and just stealth just for the shits of it then.
I'll stealth.
Okay.
I'll try.
Roll stealth checks.
I need a really good roll.
Because
though.
we just want to peek in this room rather than just all walk in as a group, I would imagine.
Yes, boys.
What do we got?
13.
20 for Dane, 19 for Lixie.
17 for Crow.
All right. You guys creep up the tunnel to the opening of this room, and you see this room,
Peeksies.
this
We
cavern,
peeksies.
a cavern open up from the tunnel, and you see that this whole tunnel is bathed in this orangish purple glow. That now that you're up in it, seems to reduce visibility rather than increase it. In fact, it seems to inhibit other light sources as well. When your ion torch kind of comes into here, and then, like it spirals in front of your face, you see like the light almost get absorbed out of it
Oh, how odd.
into this room, and you see that the light seems to be getting absorbed to these large rock nodules. These basically big, large rock crystal formations that are kind of emanating this glow, but also like absorbing the other light that you have now brought kind of near it.
It seems to be absorbing our light. Look at my
What is
stone.
this?
And then the eastern portion of this chamber is occupied by a still black pool whose surface reflects this light. So it's like
nope.
dark, and then it also kind of glows like a little orangey purple. It's like this sickly, very still water. Everyone make me a perception check.
16.
19 Dane, 6 Lixie, unless it's to locate a dangerous foe or to be surprised by a foe.
9 for Elion.
Okay. So across the entire cavern from you, past the pool of water, you notice pretty much everyone, even Elion can see this. It's not hidden at all. You see a trail, a smear of blood coming down that opposite cavern. Maybe some of the higher percentages or higher. Who got the 19?
Dane, I think?
Dane, you would see it in the tracks of this trail of blood, that it looks like somebody was dragged out of the other tunnel into this room.
Oh, okay.
And you guys would follow this path of blood with your eyes, and it would lead into the pool, where you'd see
Right.
come on.
like
Right.
a body just kind of on the edge of the water, just like half in the water, half out of the water.
Head's in the water.
Head is out of the water, but
Oh,
it's
no.
down and you can't see it.
Oh, no.
And it's like arms are kind of up, kind of
Yeah.
near its head, kind of blocking the face and head, but you kind of see the torso and arms.
Okay.
And the rest of the body seems to be in the water.
And the rest of the room is vacant, pretty much?
Yes,
Like,
the
just
rest of
an
the room is-
empty,
yeah.
quiet
Can
room
I see
besides
the
that?
body's
Yeah.
hands?
Make a perception check. Actually, what was your perception check? 16?
Yeah.
You notice that he only has one hand.
Motherfucker.
Okay, everyone just hold for 1 minute. Can Elion try to break off a piece of that, like, node? That rock node?
Yes.
Can she pull out? She has like metal spikes and a hammer. Can she try to break a chunk off? Because that's the only light.
Okay.
And then she wants to just like toss it by the body into the water.
You want to toss a light at the body?
Because our lights aren't working.
Okay.
Is this
so
to
you
illuminate?
take out like a little chisel and a hammer.
Yeah.
You bring it.
Takes me like a quick 30 seconds.
It breaks and you hear the rocks, just like the breaking of the rock and the clattering of it to the floor echo throughout this entire cavern.
Right.
Anybody still looking at the water might see it ripple slightly. And you grab a rock and you throw it over to the body.
Nope.
Yep, I do.
You want to like hit the body or just like throw it over there or?
Yeah, I'll roll it, kind of like a bowling ball, roll it into the body.
Okay, make me just a little ranged attack roll.
21.
21. You roll you roll the rock at it, you throw it, and it hits the body, and the body slides. And you wouldn't think that this small of a rock would have this impact on a whole body, but the whole body pushes and falls into the water.
Can I stealth
And does it
back?
glow any?
Can I step out of the doorway while all this is happening? Like all of a sudden someone's chiseling shit and throwing shit. Can I step out of the doorway?
Yeah, you guys are you didn't. That was just kind of to get you over the room. You
Yeah,
guys are
yeah.
not necessarily packed in a line right behind the room.
I just didn't want to be standing there like four dudes looking at the water being like, what's gonna happen?
Yeah, you can place yourselves where you thought you would be in the room as Elion started to do this.
And does that illuminate into the water at all? Can I see in any further?
Not from where you are.
Okay.
You're inside of a wall right now, Eli.
Well, give me the passage. Wait, what? What's this?
This is where you came from.
Yes, that's where I am.
You want to be way in the hallway?
Yeah, like not into the room yet.
Oh, yeah, so you didn't see any of this then?
Well, they can relay it to me.
Yeah, Lixie or Elion and Crow had seen all this, and Dane and Lixie hadn't gone into the room yet. They're like, what are you doing with all that noise, Elion?
I guess I was the one who saw the blood smear, so I had to.
Yeah, so you were in that room.
All right, well then I step out of the doorway.
All right, you go back into the tunnel as Elion. You
Starts
see
chiseling, I'm
Elion
like-
chisel stuff. You're like, no, I'm gonna go hide in this hallway.
Yep.
And the body falls into the water. It gets pushed into the water. Maybe it doesn't. It slides further into the water, but doesn't like get submerged in it yet. It's not like a huge drop off. It gets slid further into the water, like as it banks down and deeper to the body as you hit it with the rock.
Elyon turns to the rest of you. There is definitely something in that water.
All right, let's suit up.
And I would like to know what it is before we go in. And it probably knows we're here.
Yeah.
But
is there any
it's-
form of a check that we could make to identify what could possibly live in water?
Nope.
Okay.
A lot of things could live in water.
I think it's your turn, Dane. Lexi, Crow.
To do what?
Anyway, I count myself out of this water excursion.
Is that Saul?
Yeah, laying on the side, I bet.
Yes.
Sure look like him.
Says Lixie.
The reason I fell back is so I can pop up some extracts before I go in there.
It only had
without just
one
standing there
hand.
chugging some shit.
Shit. He only had one hand.
He only had
That
one.
would be a mighty strange coincidence.
Well,
I'm gonna pop an extract if we can do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing's happened yet.
Cool. If
You guys
nothing
are
else
on-
happened, I'm gonna go ahead. Which one am I putting on here? I'm gonna pop it.
You popped one.
I'm gonna pop a true strike. That way, that is up in the reserve.
how long does that last?
Long enough. You gain temporary insight on the immediate future during your next attack. Your next single attack roll. Your next single attack roll, if it's made before the end of the next round, gains a plus 20.
So you have 6 seconds to shoot.
Oh,
now.
it has to be this round. Like,
Your next shot.
Go, quick!
can I even
Quick!
pop it that quick and do a shot?
Dane, hurry, dive in!
Yeah, it would go your next round, unless there's this different thing that says duration.
It just says duration. See text.
Okay. So yeah, you have until your next round to shoot this off.
Way before the end of the next round.
Yeah.
Okay. Then,
Since you did that, everyone roll initiative.
yeah, sure. Yeah.
Crack.
What do we got?
Your girl's got a 20.
Nice.
Dane 7, Lixie 11.
Crow 26.
I'm gonna be last. That ain't no pew pewing from me.
Okay. So as Dane pops this, we're gonna start initiative.
Sure.
Crow, what do you do after Dane he pops this little potion here?
Falching out, I'm gonna go poke around in the water to see if it stirs anything up.
Okay. You get
Stir the water.
So you're gonna do you walk kind of near where Saul's body is?
Yeah.
Or presumably Saul's.
And then I kind of, in the same vein, want to check that it's Saul.
Okay. So you would walk up to Saul's body with your falchion out, and you'd like poke his body and like roll him over, and then you would see that half of his body has been eaten and is gone, and then these two worm-like creatures with like their mouth divides into fours burst from the water.
Oh my God. Like
And
Demogorgon style.
And they look like this.
Come on.
So it looks like a giant worm, a human-sized worm with a beak in the middle, and then 4 tentacles coming straight off of its face.
Yep, that's exactly
I want
what
to
it
cut
looks like.
one of its tentacles off.
Oh, dude.
2 of those burst forth from the water.
Oh, flap.
Oh, flap indeed.
Oh, flip flap.
And that was you moved, and then you kind of investigated Saul. So I'm going to say that's your turn, unless you have maybe a swift action or something you want to do.
Yes, I see these ugly, ugly worms, and I need to pray to Pharasma really quick.
He's just holy Pharasma.
And I am gonna clutch my artifact and do my judgment of sacred healing.
Word. You start glowing with a faint purple energy, and you feel vitalized, like anything that happens to you is just going to feel better in a second.
Hell yeah.
And then it's going to be Elion's turn.
Shocked, Elyon pulls out her wand and takes a step back and throws out 2 missiles.
Do you have a wand of magic missile?
Actually, no, she just casts missiles, but she does
Okay.
she does pull her wand of shocking grasp out.
All right, pulling out a wand, throwing out 2 magic missiles, both the same one.
1 at each.
1 at each.
2 damage for the closest one, and 3 for the farther one.
Nice.
Whoa. Nice.
Oh yeah.
A good start, good start.
Yes, these silvery slivers of energy pierce into the skin of these worms, and they wriggle. I don't even know. They might screech a little bit. I don't know what sounds they make.
Screechy worm.
I like that.
Yeah, but they're pallid, slimy, worm-like creatures the size of a human. Its mouth is sickening tangle of jaws, or of tentacles and hooked jaws. Then we have Lixie.
All right. Lixie's gonna step out and run as close towards the water as she can, because the water is just an entire corner, right? There's no way to get like to the backside of the
No,
water.
yeah, it's just that whole corner is water.
She's gonna run up by Crow there, but maybe like 5 foot from the water, so she can't just be like dragged in easily.
All right, move around.
All right, and once she gets up there, am I taking a minus to throw a dagger?
No.
Okay.
I think you could get close enough to be within range.
Okay, then I'm gonna run up and throw 1 dagger. What's the mod? It's base and dex.
It should be right next to her daggers.
Not for thrown.
Throwing is going to be the same as her to attack because she has weapon finesse.
Nice. Okay, then it is 17 to hit.
17 is going to hit.
Nice. Does it still get the same mods and everything?
Yep. Well,
Okay.
not for throwing. Throwing's not going to have that.
That like huge +4.
I don't
on
think
the,
so.
Okay.
Maybe actually because of the Unchained Rogue's like specific ability to add their dexterity modifier to their damage for one specific weapon, I will allow her to add that +4 to her throw.
Oh, it is a
Her throwing
dex.
thing.
Like that's why she's getting the 4s because of a dex mod. So like it's throwing that checks out. So 7 damage then.
7 damage. She sees her dagger just like clink off the side of this and does no damage.
Oh no. Whoa. And that's considered slashing if you throw a dagger or piercing?
Slashing or
Okay.
piercing. Actually, throwing will probably be piercing.
Okay. So maybe piercing ain't the thing. Or maybe it's metal that doesn't, I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, good to know. My dagger didn't do anything. That's
She
all.
says shocked. And then it is going to be one of those things turns, one of these worms turns. The one that Elion, or not Elion, well, one of them that Elion did hit, but the one that just had the dagger bounced off its side, swims, wriggles over to Lixie and goes to bite her.
Ew. Wiggle, wiggle. It just reaches out of the water with its tentacle mouth.
Yep, I'm gonna grab my second darkness die for this. Ugh. That's gonna be a miss. An 11.
Miss.
All right.
Yeah.
And it misses. Then it's gonna go to Dane's turn.
All right, so I'm gonna move up right past Crow, and since I have True Strike on, I'm gonna pop off at the one that's deeper in the water there.
Word.
Heck yeah.
Plus 20, baby.
You can get it.
All right, so we swing, we hit for 20 plus a bunch 6 and some, 26 plus.
26 plus
Oh,
is
dude.
going to be a hit.
Okay, 26 plus and 8.
8 points of damage.
Yeah, if there's no other.
Yeah, you fire off a True Strike arrow. It goes like perfectly, like almost, it pretty much goes where its forehead would be if it wasn't just like a face with a beak.
Okay.
And it hits it right there, and you see the bolt bounce off of it and do no
I
damage.
thought it would too.
Oh, come on.
I thought it would.
What kind of bow do you have again?
Light crossbow.
Yeah. Yeah, so that did nothing.
All right.
It
Mine did
is-
nothing either.
It's now going to be the other Grick's turn. Shit, I shouldn't have said its name. The other worm's turn. Nobody has identified them yet. It's going to slither up to Crow now, and make
Oh,
a tentacle,
good
or not a
look at
tentacle, a
him.
bite attack with
This thing looks like a water creature. You should.
20,
No.
22 is your AC?
Yes.
Fuck you. All right, miss again. This thing, it bites into your chainmail and just clamps on it and tries to rip at you, but it does no damage as you feel the impact of it hit you. Then it's gonna be back up to your turn, Crow.
I would like to do a knowledge check I would like to do a monster lore check to know.
Do it. This is going to be
What,
dungeoneering.
Yes, I want to know what is gonna harm these fellers. Oh, it's 14 or no, 18.
18 is gonna be exactly enough to know what this is.
Baby.
I'm doing a 15 plus the CR to identify these. So this is a Grick, or these are Gricks, aquatic Gricks.
Aquatic Gricks.
Yeah. So these worm-like creatures tear caverns and are terrors in caverns and tunnels in which they dwell. They lie in wait near heavily traveled underground passages or subterranean cities for the chance to reach forth from the darkness and take its prey. Its origins are unknown, though they are rudimentary. They have rudimentary intelligence. They're somewhat smart, not like human intelligence, but they're pretty smart for an animal. And yeah, you have one question. What would you like to know?
Well, I know that daggers and
Daggers and bows don't work.
bows don't hurt it. What does it have a weakness or what
It
is
doesn't
it?
have a weakness.
Does it have
does
that's gotta be a
have
resistance.
a defense. Would you like to know its defense?
I would like to know its defense.
You know that it has DR against magic, but knowing the level of the DR would require a second question. So you know that it is resistant to everything that's not magical.
Oh, that's not magical.
Yeah.
Got it.
Great.
All right.
As you look down at your glowing magical
Right.
falchion.
Well, not yet, right?
It is magical. It is a +1 masterwork falchion.
That
It's
makes
magical.
it magic.
Oh, it's keen. That's right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna know that. I'm gonna look at my weapon that I have in both my hands,
You sorry son of a worm.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna try and chop off his tentacle.
Do it. Chop that
I'm gonna
tentacle.
try and chop him somewhere.
Come on.
17.
17's gonna hit.
Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Let's see some magic damage on a worm. All right.
Let's go. Bring that heat.
Or
Is this
cold,
plus
or whatever
seven?
you
Is
do.
this plus seven, right?
What's your thing?
Magic? Ice?
For
Shock?
my both-handed keen
Do
falchion,
that
it's a
magic.
+7.
Yeah.
So
Bet you
2d4
won't.
plus 7.
Oh no, +5. That's +7 is to hit.
Okay.
The first plus is your to attack, and then the one that's after the D whatever is the,
Is to hit,
modified.
gotcha.
Yeah.
And I'm rolling. Ooh, I'm rolling 11.
11 points of damage. Nice. So this thing, after it bounces off your chainmail, you just slice it right across the face, almost severing one of its tentacles as it shrieks out in pain again.
And then
Ew.
as I complete my slice, I'm going to look at the two people that missed, and I'm going to say, you have to hit it with magic.
Magic. All right. Good to know.
Lixie's like, I have nothing!
completely. Is it Lixie's turn yet?
It is Elion's turn after
Nice.
Crow's.
Perfect. Looking at the map, we're kind of between squares here. Where is everyone exactly? So is Lixie
Yep.
here?
Yep.
This is
She's
here.
allegedly
Yeah.
5 feet from the
Here.
edge of the water.
Here. Right. Okay, well, it's kind of cluttered.
Yeah.
Elyon, she's kind of looking for a spot that she can slide in.
If you look at Dane, you can tell he's about to slide back. So, like, I don't know if you plan on coming to my side. I'll leave you more open.
Yeah, like...
Like, get over here. So
she-
crowded over there.
Right. So she kind of looks at Dane, sees that's going on, trying to find a position. Doesn't see a good way to get into the combat and get a little more active. So she's going to stay right where she is. She's going to throw up 2 more magic missiles.
We'll add one of each again.
1 at each.
Okay.
If there's someone in front of Magic Missile, does it just, like, split around them?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
so
it'll like
cool.
go like around their body between.
curve.
There's just a heat seek around.
Yeah, that's so cool. Because I was like, oh, man.
One goes on each side of Lixia and they cross around each other and go.
Oh, damn.
And hit microphones.
Yes. Okay, so 5 to the one that is closest to me.
Cool.
4 to the one that Crow just hit.
Nice, Elyon. Big damage.
Big boy
That one's
damage.
bloodied as fuck.
Yeah.
That one's not looking good. That was a good move. Do you want to move at all?
She will take a step back against the cavern wall.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
And then it's going to be Lixie's turn.
All right, Lixie's backing away from the water, knowing damn well she doesn't have magic.
She's going to 5-foot step or full withdrawal or take an attack of opportunity.
How good do you think those things are at wrestling? Well, 5 foot. It's
Okay.
only like 5 foot to the wall anyway.
This way?
Yeah, pretty close, yeah. Yep, we'll just straight 5 foot back, and she's gonna just end her turn there. Hold, whatever.
All right. Hold for a specific thing. Hold ready in action.
No, just throwing a dagger ain't gonna
Alright.
do anything.
Lixie
She looks
evacuates.
perplexed.
She's pretty sure she can't hurt this thing.
Yeah.
She probably thinks she could do it if she got sneak attack
She
damage,
could
but-
say like, Elyon, get up there and roast right where I was.
I've got you, Lixie.
Nice.
And then it is going to be the Grick that was right next to Lixie. It's going to 5-foot step, follow her up.
Wait, can she do the engineering check?
Yeah, if she wants.
Yeah, let's have Lixie just be like, I know what these are, I can't hurt them. Maybe she knows. That was a crack. Dungeoneering 13?
Not good enough.
Fudge.
She doesn't know enough about these things. She now knows that
Alright.
they're Gricks. As this thing 5-foot steps up, goes to bite her for a 19.
Yeah,
Yeah,
by
I
one.
finally hit her.
By one.
Finally, and this is going to do 3 points of damage.
Ooh.
And then each
What
one
was
of
that,
the
a beak?
Yeah, the beak. And then each one of the tentacles is going to come down and like slap her.
So 4 slaps and a bite?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This one's going to be a 15.
What was the bite damage? 3?
3.
Okay. 15 does not.
15, natural 20.
Okay.
A 12 to confirm, doesn't confirm.
It's not a name.
It's going to do 1 point of damage for that critical hit.
Okay. Sounds good.
A natural 1 and a miss.
All
so
right.
1 point of damage on those
4
tentacles.
damage. I just, ow, stop slapping me. Ow.
Bitch slap, bitch slap, bitch
It's
slap.
funny.
This is disgusting.
Slimy bitch slaps.
And then after that, it's Dane's turn.
Dane is like, yes, this is classic water creature. He's gonna do a dungeoneering check as well. This is a 26.
A 26, you get a couple questions.
Oh, I get a couple questions.
Yeah.
I didn't even really.
There's not really too much
Yeah,
else
I
to
was
know
like,
about
I didn't
these
really
things.
need the questions. I just wanted so.
But they have a DR 10 against magic.
DR10 against magic. Okay.
Yep.
That means
And
if it
you-
doesn't do 10 damage or over, it doesn't hurt them. Is that what that means?
Yeah, if you don't do more than 10 damage with a non-magical source, it's not gonna hurt them.
I just want to see if my magic can even hurt him. What's my damage here? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna pop a Shadow Hands extract.
Ooh.
And let that sink in. That takes instantaneous. I can blast it off right here since I didn't move, right? Or I could take a step up and then maybe not roast.
You would not roast
Okay,
Crow.
okay, cool. Then I'm just gonna toss it off from here because it's a little bit safer. Shadow Hands. DC 16 reflex half.
All right. Ooh, that fails.
All right, 1d6 cold damage per level.
Nice.
4 levels, 4d6. We got
Those were good.
19.
19 points of damage.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Dane, you take out this little
man,
vial.
that's
and
the
you
first
pop
time I've
this,
done that one
and
too.
your eyes, they turn black. And
Oh.
you reach out your hand, and this, like, similar to a burning hand, this cone of just dark shadow and cold envelop this creature. And when the shadow dispersed, you see it just shriveled and dead, just floating in the water.
Whoa. My eyes come back and I'm just like really confused. I kind of like look at my hands like, what
And
just
then you see
that?
Crow just like,
What in the absolute fuck? And I look at you with just wide eyes like, I don't know either, man. That
oh
one,
my god.
that felt really good. I'm not going to lie.
And then Crow just starts like fucking jumping up and down. That was
shit.
Your jumping provokes an attack of opportunity, but the thing's dead, so.
Whoa. I didn't like that. 19?
19.
Yeah.
What did you roll?
4d6.
I thought it was D4.
Mine says d6. Mine
Really?
says 1d6 HP cold damage per level, maximum 5d6. Maybe Shadow Hands is better than Burning Hands? Maybe.
No,
I guess so.
I'm looking at the spell Shadow Hands and it's 1d4, but whatever you got there, I trust it. It's probably good.
Oh, what? There could be a mistake in Hero Labs. There could be a mistake on D20.
One of them's wrong.
One of them's wrong.
I don't
I like
know
the one
for
on our
sure.
sheets.
I do
Huzzah.
too. I'll take the one that we got.
Yeah, I
I
guess
want
I'll
to
roll with
reward
what's-
the really good rolling.
Yep, agreed.
For using a spell that we have not seen before to just roast a monster. Yeah,
I get a skill thing.
he's had that the entire time. He just didn't
Yep.
prepare it at all.
I
until
just
now.
didn't wanna have to. Because
So,
it was
yeah.
pretty fucked up, but I like it.
Yeah, it worked really well.
Righteous.
And after Dane, that dead Grick's turn, and that one's dead. So it's top of the order. Crow, you're up.
Crow is gonna pirouette and give a little slash to his friend.
All right, 5 foot steps up to the one that's facing off against Lixie. Ooh, if you do it,
Oh, crit.
that's a crit.
Yeah, actually, you should just 5 foot there.
You 5 foot to the edge of the water, you're flanking.
Nice.
Ooh, I'm gonna
do that.
No, it doesn't really do anything. Oh, it does
Yeah.
something for Lixie. That's right.
Well,
Well, maybe.
And you'll have a better chance of confirming this crit.
So yeah, 19 on the roll. 17.
That's gonna confirm.
nice.
Sick.
Confirmed crit from that falchion,
Confirm
magical
crit.
falchion.
Get this guy a crit card.
Woo! Crit
yeah.
card, crit card.
Crit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Should I get that Grix a condition card of dead?
There's one of those.
Got him. That'd be like the ultimate burn, though. It's like when you die, your DM just hands you a card that says dead. You're like, I know. Well, now it's a condition.
You're conditionally dead.
Severed spine, double damage and 3d6 dex damage.
Oh, holy fuck.
Fortitude halves.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Roll your.
So double damage on double damage.
No, you're just gonna go double damage.
Yep. Just
Oh, then the
normal
extra
damage.
3d6.
Yeah, it's just adding for that. Yeah.
All right.
Ooh.
7, 10, 11 plus 5, 16.
Did you double your strength damage? That's you're 5 regular, so you got the plus 10 on that roll.
Oh, geez. So
And your killer feet.
that's after.
Okay. That was 11.
11 plus 10, so 21 plus so 23.
Okay, Crow, you
Okay,
step up
gotcha.
into the flank with this thing, and as its tentacles are like slapping on Lixie, you just go and you sever it in two, and the two pieces fall in half on the ground.
Damn.
Dead.
It's roasted.
Oof.
Massive damage, baby.
Yeah,
well
And he,
baby.
and he gets a
Thank
point.
you.
Hero point for that damage.
Hero point for big boy damage.
Big boy crits.
That was kind of ridiculous, actually.
That was.
We didn't even have to do the 3d6.
No. So yeah, you guys
But if you
dispatched
did, it
these
wouldn't have
Gricks
moved next
quite
turn.
easily. Yeah, now you're in a room with 2 dead Gricks and a half-dead Saul.
Oh my god.
Or
What
a
is
full dead Saul. Or
what
a
is on
full
Saul? I want
dead
to drag him
half
out of the
Saul.
water.
I'm gonna heal check Saul.
Oh. How dead is dead?
19.
19. You put 2 and 2 together from him not having like a lower half, and you're like, pretty sure he's dead. I'm like,
Fact. Oh, I
100%,
forgot he
100%
doesn't-
dead.
He didn't
forgot he
have,
doesn't have his
legs. He was chewed in half.
All right, well, Saul's dead.
So he was trying to get through here and just got mauled, I bet. You know what I mean?
should we see if this?
snake,
Should
they
we
were
see what
hungry.
he was trying to get to?
Oh, for sure, but I want to see what's on Saul, and that's what it looks like, Alex.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
want to
yeah,
loot
yeah.
Saul.
I'll say
that bod.
there's some things still in some of it in his coat jacket that's not like completely gone.
Like what the worm ate is gold.
There's a couple things left in his pockets. A potion, a couple other vials that don't appear to be potions. You see his ruby earrings are still in.
Okay, that's good.
Let's grab those.
Yeah, that's good money.
That's
Any-
all. That's
no
all.
GP on his coin purse, nothing like that.
No, that would have
Nice.
been in his pockets, in his
which
pants
are
pockets,
eaten?
which are gone.
Someone, is
Yeah.
there like a long stick we can poke to see how deep this is? Like, it might be worth going to get it.
Can we loot the
Is it just
Grix
water?
and see if they have the
Can you
coins?
You want
gut
to
the
dissect
Grix
them to
and
see if there's something in
his
their
legs
stomach?
are in
Crow
there
wants
with
to
the
kind of
coin
chop
purse?
it up with his falchion.
Because what
Okay.
if you open it up and like there's all his money?
Crow's not really grossed out. He's kind of he did well on his check, so he knows he's seen these in his pirate life.
Okay, Crow, if you methodically go through these, you chop open one, nothing in it. You chop
Okay.
open the second one, and you find a ring of keys.
Ooh, look at these keys. These might come in handy.
Okay, that's good to know. A key ring.
Yeah. You would assume it's for the gold.
Care to do some appraising right now?
Yeah, you can appraise. You can. Yeah, there's a potion that can be identified,
Yeah.
and 2 other
that-
vials, and then you can appraise the earrings.
What are we doing for the potion?
You can do it as a craft alchemy check.
Cool.
No, I can't. 13.
13. Have you've seen a potion of bark skin before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've recognized one as a potion of bark skin,
Nice.
and then yeah,
Couple of
Hand
vials.
it to
couple-
Elion.
yeah. There's 2 other vials.
For real.
Go at him, Elion. Or is that who would best get these?
Yeah, she'll take a look at both of them. Spellcraft, fine.
Sure, you can try.
I can spellcraft stuff. I'll try.
26.
Oh, okay.
You don't think these are magical?
Okay.
Alchemical?
Yes.
Toss
28.
them.
28 alchemical check.
There's no magic in these.
You
Oh, it's because they're alchemy.
you look in this vial and you're like, I've never ever seen anything that could make this. It completely stumps you.
So just a weird, straight up, I'm like weird vial.
Yeah.
That's what I know.
You could maybe you sniff some things and you get hints of maybe some plants or some poison components that could come from deep dark caves and stuff, caverns, but you don't know what this is.
All right, good to know. We can maybe bring it back to Spherna or something, but yeah, okay. And that's one of them, or is that both? I don't know what they are.
Both of those
Both are the same thing,
yeah,
though.
both the same thing.
Okay. Ruby earrings, a normal appraisal.
Yeah, praise that shit.
I'll aid.
24.
I aided. 26.
11? Do I aid?
Yeah. So you guys, you pour over these all
Nice
together,
earrings.
and you're like, we could make at least 250 GP from these.
Hot
Each?
damn, we can.
No, just
Jesus.
the set.
Okay.
And the key ring. Is this one of the keys to the goblin? Like, is it the goblin key ring?
Yeah. I'll just let you know what that is.
Recognize.
Nice.
You
Yeah, that's what I
recognize
assumed.
it
We'd be
as
like,
the
look at
keys
these
for
keys.
all of the locks in the Golden Goblin.
I want
cool.
to take this time to celebrate. I think we are now the owners of the goblin.
I just want to point out that if you didn't get a hero point for that damage, the cutting open of a worm definitely would have got one, because like we wouldn't have the key ring. Like we'd have to
Hell
probably
yeah.
lockpick every fucking one of those things
a
when we
lot.
got there. You know what I mean?
Fair.
You'd be like, oh, you found a safe. Lockpick it because you don't know where those keys are. They're in a worm
Crow's a
in the
dungeon
basement.
master.
Like Jesus.
Yeah, babies.
So that's pretty smart.
That is
Good play.
pretty smart.
Thank you. Thank you.
Elyon's interested in these bodies and their resistance to weapons. She's kind of curious, like, what kind of properties do they have? That could
Is
be,
it like really hard skin? that
these
they
could
have?
make
yeah.
fantastic armor.
True.
I mean,
Hide armor with their hide.
Does she poke it, prod it, see if there's anything that she recognizes? What kind of
If you
material
take a
is
straight up
this?
sharp blade to it and are just trying to scratch it, will it not get through its skin? Like you just can't like cut the thing. You know what I mean? Like with a normal dagger. Because that's horrifying.
well, right off the bat, their skin in general is thicker and kind of scaly and dense, so they have a natural rigidity to their skin and natural armor. I'm kind of toying with the idea, since now they're dead, they don't necessarily emanate the magical resistance anymore, but I don't necessarily know how that plays out.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like, actually.
I'm sure there's a real deep mechanic there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that plays out. I could look into it. You could try and harvest its skin if that's what you're going for.
She'll cut some of the skin off, maybe enough to make like
A bunch of samples.
yeah,
A bra.
Yes. She cuts the perfect shape of a bra out. She hands it to Lixie and says, "I made this for you."
Oh man, Lixie puts it on over her like outside clothes.
Do I look like a superhero?
Dane, do you like it?
Oh yeah. You smell like one of them sea creatures. That's the perfect smells.
Elyon's loading her crossbow.
Just like it. All right.
Let's see how it works.
All right,
see
shoot
how it
me in the
works.
tit. Shoot me in the tit. Shoot me in the tit.
The left one is my least favorite. Oh god.
Rolls a 15.
It's Dane's least favorite or her
No,
least favorite?
that's her least
Okay.
favorite. He prefers it.
Okay.
All her imperfections.
Nice. Hell yeah, guys. So you are in this cavern still,
Hey,
and
Lixie
you
only got
see-
hit for 4 points. Does anyone else get hurt?
No, I'm
I think
good.
everyone
Nice.
else got hurt.
I'm hella
huzzah.
good.
Yeah, you
I was
guys-
chopping up.
You guys fucking dished out some good damage. I thought that was going to be a little bit more trouble with their
Me too.
resistance, but that hands thing and critting.
What with that crit?
Yeah,
What with that
baby.
crit?
Are you all full health?
I'm full as
no.
not like
Like,
level
I'm
level
full to
4
the
full,
HP
but
that
I'm
we had
level 3
before.
full.
Well, how much could you use a hit? Do you want a hit?
I
Could
could
I
use
get up to
7.
my full HP if I heal right now?
Depends on how much healing you want to do.
Well, I mean, like, we can get up to our new cap, right? Like, we
Oh,
just
yeah,
we
yeah.
were just at that
Yeah,
one before.
you can get up to the new cap.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'd take a heal.
So I'll bop you all, give you each a little poke.
I
just
need
need one.
9.
Well, I mean, I need 7, but that's fine.
7
Hey, I'll take
I'll
it.
take. Oh, okay.
to that was to Crow,
Damn it.
Sorry.
unfortunately, and 9
Hey.
to Dane.
Wait, isn't that
Unfortunately,
backwards?
Whoops.
Wait, did you only need 7 to get to the
Yeah.
next? Can we switch then?
Well, I mean,
Switch it around and go
all right,
fuck.
I like it.
All right. Dane's full. Lixie's only down 4, but if you really wanna, you can. Up to you. Lixie
How many
doesn't look
each?
hurt, so she's not asking for one. But if you, that's up to you to be like, Lixie, you need one or not? Because she doesn't really.
She kind of eyes her and she slips her wand away. How many?
Nice.
How many charges do you have on your wand left, Crow?
I'm 11.
You got 11. All right.
Yeah, we could start playing it a little more stingy.
Yeah. What are
I
they?
was
It's
so-
only like 750 GP for a wand of cure light or something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
It's not bad at all.
Not when what the treasure chest we just got had 2,400 pretty much GP in it. So that alone is like almost 4 wands. Like if we just wanted to do it that way, we could convert that treasure chest into just like the rest of the campaign's healing. You know what I mean? Like assuming we didn't lose the wands or something. Also, that shocking grasp, or not shocking, yeah, the wand of shocking grasp, would that screw things up in water? Like those water buggos, like if you went and touched one of those in the water, or
I would
does,
give it a plus.
or does, like, water
If they
and
were in the
electricity?
water still, I would have just given like a plus to hit.
okay, cool. I was just like, I don't know how that like physics stuff really
If,
translates
if they
in
have
fantasy.
metal on, or if
Metal weapon
metal
or
it's-
metal armor.
the metal stuff, I would kind of treat it the same as if they had metal on.
Because we did it, yeah, that one person was like sopping wet wearing metal armor, and you shocking grasped him one time, and we're like, yeah, that messed things up.
Oh yeah. If you cast a shock spell in water, I think Pathfinder rules it generally just disperses because the body of water is assumed to just
Have too
kind of
much that it
spread
can-
the
yeah.
charge around, so
Yep.
it doesn't like increase damage or anything. But to hit, it would.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's cool.
It would be shocking. So yeah, you guys have cleared this area out, and there's another passageway to the south.
Who wants to go down this one?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really interested to see what Saul was running after. I mean, what did he
I want to know where
what
it
did
goes.
he not make it to that he was willing to risk his life?
Well,
And if he didn't make it there, there's a good chance that whatever is there or whoever might be there might not even know the situation. We
Yeah.
could surprise them.
but from your guys' perception checks on that blood trail, you notice that he was dragged back
Yep.
into this room.
Oh, I thought like maybe he was grabbed by the creatures and pulled back, but it looks like that's not what it looks like.
Maybe it is.
I mean, yeah, I just assumed that either way the creatures pulled him back to the water, so I don't care if he made it through at first or not. Either way, the creatures got him.
Creatures
he was
got
And
dragged
so, like,
back in,
yeah,
yeah.
he was dragged back to the
in.
water.
Let's keep going
Right.
and see what else we can find.
We're not going to
Right.
be dragged back. Right, Crow?
Hell no.
Go down that hall.
All right, Crow starts marching.
You march, and you would notice that this tunnel, it almost immediately opens up into another little cavern area.
Oh wow.
More caverns. Fill my cavities.
You. Stuff me, big boy. I'm glad there wasn't like time for Dane to react after Shadow Hands. Like, he didn't have to have another turn, because I was gonna say that he stood there instead of moving, kind of like looking,
My
and then
hands.
like kind of like holding his head, just being like, I don't really like, but like I like what just happened, you know. But he was just gonna be confused for flavor. Like,
So you guys want Crow to go ahead first again?
mm-hmm.
All right, so Crow leads the way. Make a perception check, Crow.
Oh snap!
21.
21. As you go into...
22.
As you peek your head kind of into the area of this next cavern, it's a smaller room, and you see at the back area of it, you see kind of a rocky kind of alcove area, and you notice there's what looks to be a bed kind of made in it. On top of it is a very nice fur, like white fur on top of it.
That's not for the snakes.
You see that this cave is empty. Your perception check, you smell... What was it again?
22.
Yeah, you pick up on that troglodyte smell again.
Oh,
Like...
Oh, God.
Like, it's not in the vicinity, but something had been through here. That kind of not super potent smell, but a lingering kind of scent.
yeah, like when you follow a cigarette smoker through a hallway.
Yes. And this cave, it has similar glowing rocks as the ones back behind you, but these ones don't suck light as much as those other ones. These are more crystalline and are glowing its own light more than absorbing it and kind of emanating a little weird kind of glow.
Nice. And this is all in that room.
This is all in this room.
Okay.
Yeah. Besides that fur blanket on the bed, there's a velvet pillow, a platinum filigreed foot chest, and a pair of black boots resting beside the small ledge.
This is all too nice for a troglodyte.
Otherwise, it's empty.
Can I percept if the little stalactite things are those creatures that jumped on us before?
Sure.
Okay. Poke the ceiling, see if it
Just make
reacts.
a perception.
Okay.
You have to walk into the room to.
All right.
investigate them
Yeah.
like
I
that.
figured we were all just kind of walking in. Oh, perception.
Sure.
11.
11. You're not sure. You're like these. It basically.
How tall is the ceiling?
It
Can I
basically
poke it?
reminds you of them. So you're like,
Can I poke the ceiling,
Are
or is that
these-
too much of
If
a
you
move?
walk in, you can.
Are these
Okay.
stalagmites different? So they're different from the other ones.
They're
Can I
different
do
from the
a
other
check?
room.
Your perception check, you would look them over as just glowing crystals instead of like stalactites hanging from places.
Ooh, these crystals are kind of cool.
Did you say there was a foot locker at the end of the bed?
Yeah, Lixie, she kind of just like noticed you guys like poking at the stuff and goes pretty much right for the chest, and she's like,
Nice.
"Guys, do you see this?"
Whoa. Does it need a lock?
She tries to open it. Yeah, it's locked. It's
All
definitely
right.
locked.
Go at it.
Can I quick detect magic
Oh,
on
yeah.
it? Specifically looking for trap auras.
Yes, I want to detect traps on it as well.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
detect magic and detect
Trap finding.
Yeah, trap finding.
Wait, I just detect.
Yes. Let's see. You don't detect any magic.
15
No
for
magic
trap
on it.
finding.
What did you find, Lexi? Any traps?
15 for trap. I mean, Dane has a better trap finding, so. But not in this case.
15. You guys don't think it's trapped.
All right. Not trapped and probably not magic.
Seems clear.
All right.
Just you want to try and unlock
pick
it?
Yeah.
Roll me a disable device.
Disable. Okay. 12.
12. She's like, no, I can't get it. No.
Can she take a 10?
She could take a 10.
All right. Then that would put it at. There's less my number. There was 21.
21. She taking the 10. She's like, I almost got it, but shoot.
Okay, it's a little more than that. Can someone aid if I take the 21? Is it possible to aid in a disable?
I can't.
I don't know if you
can't
can
aid.
aid in that.
It's like,
I'm
what?
not
You get
sure.
another hand on your lock? Like,
Seems weird to aid like that.
yeah.
But it would not be enough on that take 10.
What's the technical taking a 20? What's that do?
You just have to try, and it's going
For
to
a
take,
really long
take a
time.
little while. Yeah.
Are we worried about being attacked right here, guys?
Elyon will watch our front
Yeah.
path.
I'll watch the back path.
Okay. If someone's willing to cover, then I wouldn't mind taking the time to open it.
Okay. Take your 20. Where are you guys?
Front and back. Crow's at the back, and Elian's in the front there waiting. Well, she takes fucking 20 minutes to do this or something.
All right. So, Lixie goes to town trying to unlock this. Crow, you're watching back. Guys, it's still water, still bloody, still some dead gricks over there. Elion, make me a perception check.
Going with the clear die. It's been doing pretty good for me. 25.
I love this dungeon drawing.
There ain't nothing saying you can't take a few steps up into there to see the whole room, you know?
Boop boop. Yeah, I didn't know there was a room right there.
Yeah, it was like tall, or tunnel, hallway.
might have
Yeah,
played this.
you look down this short hallway and you see it open up into a much, much larger cavern. You see that looks like it has recently been excavated to be even larger. And on the far wall of it, since there is more of these crystalline things illuminating the room, I think you might even have dark vision and far enough to see that. But you see a massive curving stone carving protruding from the floor, wall, and ceiling. It is covered with runes that appear vaguely familiar, and it appears that some of it has been chipped away, and you see a table in front of it. Now, you also see a person
Oh, that's bad.
standing facing the table away from you.
So don't walk in.
No.
Oh.
And you also see a troglodyte.
Is he just chilling too?
Yeah, it looks kind of like the troglodyte was talking to her, but now she's going back this figure is going back and looking and observing the stone carving on the I don't even know how to describe this without giving away what it is.
Okay.
But when you see this, make me a intelligence check or a recall check. I think that's intelligence based.
Okay. 13.
13.
Intelligence.
Because this thing has been such a prominent part of the society you live in, you recognize the glyphs on this, and you think that this is part of the cipher gate.
Yeah, I know it. Oh, hell yeah.
All right.
That is protruded
Into the ground.
far down into the ground.
They were right. It went underground. They were right. That's so
Okay.
cool.
All right.
The cipher gate extends underground. I'm so happy.
Does she see anything else?
In that room, no, it looks like the figured person that you don't know who they are. They're kind of packing up some tools and stuff.
What are they doing to the gate? Oh, God, fucking the gate.
They research him.
Should we get him?
I'm sure the person themselves is bad, but like, I think they're probably a researcher more so overall, and I bet it's that elf.
Should we try and get some answers?
But we don't have any clue because we don't see it, and Elion hasn't relayed, which I'm assuming we're not gonna really like be like, guys, there's a, you know what I mean? So like,
I'm gonna relay as soon as
yeah,
Allard's
I'd probably
done
like
giving
see
me
if
info.
you can like stealth out though, you know, be like,
That's
quietly.
the plan. I'm just waiting for Allard to give me
Because
that
I would
opportunity.
hate for you to like turn around and troglodyte hears you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, so you see, so that's pretty much all that you can make out. You would see that this person doesn't have a hood or anything up, and you see just this long, silvery white hair kind of tied up kind of ornately, but it's still really long and drapes off behind her back. She's faced away from you.
Can I see her ears?
Oh, what was your
Her
perception
hair is
check?
pulled back.
Bad is 13.
That was
cannot.
intelligence. That wasn't perception.
Oh, right.
Did you make a perception?
I don't think I did make a perception.
You did.
It was actually
Did
the
I?
first thing.
It
Yeah.
was
Oh.
the first thing I made you do. I don't remember what it was.
It was
It was
20
some
plus.
hot. It was like 25.
Okay, if it's something hot like that, as you follow the flow of silvery hair up her back to her head, you would get a glance of the skin on her neck and maybe her ear, and you'd see that her ear is very long and pointed, and her skin is very dark, almost like a dark blue purple.
Let's go.
Right. So Elyon, like,
Make
just
a
kind of
stealth check.
right. So she's just kind of like looking forward, and her eyes adjust to the room. And as she's standing there, she sees more and more of this information. And then when she sees the people, like, her eyes go wide. 16 stealth. She's trying to take it all in, and then move back slowly.
All right, you see this, you start moving back, and your foot knocks over a small rock, and it makes some noise. And you don't hear anything besides the scuttling and movement of something as the tunnel opens up. These things were kind of standing guard just out of sight around the corner, and they step into frame. And they are these small little, I don't know how, let's see if I have a good description of them. All right, so you see these small creatures. These creatures' bloated frame shudders with each heaving step, yet despite its shape, the thing moves surprisingly quick. So they're small, they look really pudgy, but they're small creatures. I got a picture for you.
And they're quick as shit.
And they
Like quick moving Oompa Loompas.
and they move quickly into your vision.
Are they fat frogs? Like, I'm just picturing like fat gripplies.
You see these.
Oh, that is not what I was expecting. That thing looks massive, but it's small.
Yeah. They look like they should be massive, but they're actually small creatures.
Very strange.
Very strange indeed. And as they heard you move back towards your friend, everybody roll for initiative.
Bada boom.
On me! On me!
They kind of wait. I actually.
Did Lixie have enough time to open the box?
And as these things come into frame, and as we roll for initiative, you see the tall, lanky, elven woman turn around and stare at you directly in the eyes.
Oh God.
A wink.
Eye contact. Elf to elf eye contact
All
right
right.
now.
What did you guys get for initiatives?
13 for Crow.
15 Dane. 18 Lixie.
11 Elion.
All right. To start this out, Elion, as this woman turns to you, you see her standing before you.
We're so screwed!
There's this badass-looking elf, very dark skin, white eyes, white hair. She's got this demonic-looking armor on and a crossbow with bayonets sticking out of one end, a devilish-looking crossbow.
Oh, it looks like Daedric armor from Oblivion.
A little bit.
Damn.
Little bit.
Scary stuff.
And first things first, Elion, you see this first small little creature start moving his hands,
Oh
and it
God.
looks like he's casting something.
Oh, this little dude can cast.
Yes.
Oh God.
So he starts casting something.
Got to go, and then. Pew.
And then it's going to be Lixie's turn.
Did she was at a box. Did she just have to stop the box? Is
Pretty much.
Okay. She was
Or
just
she
like,
can keep
action.
going, I guess. I'm at Elion, you were able to like turn and tell people that what you saw, but you knocked over some rocks and things are starting to happen now.
All right. So since Lixie did get up and stuff, God, this is a very bottleneck hallway here. You pretty much have to get into the room or out of the room. You can't fight in the hall.
Yeah.
Oh God, does she want to run? The only way she'd be able to land an attack is to literally just run up there and start stabbing, and I don't. It doesn't seem very safe yet. Jeepers. What do you think? I think she would.
Throw some.
Yeah, she would have to throw past Elion. Is that gonna incur, or is that like -2 to hit if I throw past Elion or something?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
And actually, it might be more like a -4.
4, okay.
Or a +4 to their AC.
Okay. I'll take the shot just to like see what's up. Maybe just like lob one over there.
Okay. It is going to be another -2 because of the distance. Unless you get in
Oh, you're
front of
right.
her.
You're right. Okay. I'll step past Elion. I
right.
don't want Elion getting hit either. So yeah, Elixir will step past Elion
All right. Lixie gets in front of Elion.
and throws the thing at 10 feet where she can hit without a minus. Woo!
Yep. This is, but you're not going to have that +4 anymore for having to
For
throw
the
past.
damage,
yeah.
you mean?
Well,
Oh,
its AC is not going to go up.
Oh, I
because
see what you
you're-
mean.
you
Yeah,
don't have
17 to
cover.
hit.
17 will hit.
And I
Nice.
do take my +4 here for 8 damage.
Oh, max damage.
Max.
8 damage.
Yeah, that's max, baby. Just walks up, kind of lobs one real good. I'm more curious, like, this was her test to see if daggers are going to work on these ones, so she just lobs one, like, is it?
She lobs one, and it kind of like sticks in its side and like falls out. It doesn't pierce it as much as she thought it was going to.
Okay. Does it look like it got hurt at all from that?
A little bit,
Okay.
but it didn't do as much as she
Yeah.
thought it was going to do.
Okay. That should have been a killer hit. All right. Slides right there still.
Actually, add sneak attack damage on that because this thing is flat-footed.
Oh, nice. The sneak's 2d6.
Yes,
Why is it flat-footed?
because it hasn't gone an initiative yet.
Nice.
7.
Another 7 points go through.
Yeah.
All
Does that
right,
make it
nice.
13?
Nice. That is better.
So it still hits it and falls out though?
Yes,
But a little
like,
bit better?
She's like, she still thinks that it should have done more damage,
Yeah.
but because of that sneak damage,
But it did better.
It did do a little better.
Cool.
After Lixie is Dane's turn.
All right. So Dane, I want to make sure, because last time I popped a thing, it didn't work out the way I wanted to. So I'm going to make sure that Shock Shield lets me hold on to it for a bit before I can dispel it, because we did that last time.
Yeah, you're it holds until you disperse it, or it's like a minute per level or something.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, there it is. 1 minute per level. At any time you can disperse. Okay, yep. So he's gonna pop his extract here, a shock shield.
Nice.
He lights up with a little shield around him that then dissipates.
All right.
He moves up behind Elion to get a little peek. Can he knowledge check?
Sure.
I want to identify the boys in front of me.
Do you have knowledge planes?
Yeah, I do.
Nice, roll it.
Knowledge planes. 12?
12 is not good enough to know what these things are.
Okay. What the fuck? All right.
Well, I don't know what these are.
Little goblins.
Yeah, little crazy goblin things. Look like little tiny ogre goblin things. Oh, here. Now that you can see them a little bit. That's what they look like.
Oh, God.
But they're small.
Yeah. They're just tiny little spellcasters running around.
Yeah. So after Dane pops that potion, you kind of have an aura of like a little bit of electricity glowing kind of around you. It kind of snaps and pops, and you think that'll probably have a little force or protection or whatever. Crow is after that.
Crow's gonna kind of run up and then kind of playfully as he runs, he's gonna try and, can he get past both of them?
Yeah, you can run past both of
Could
them.
run past
So
all of us,
kind of
yeah.
jokingly, as he runs past Elion, he's gonna be like,
That's Dane.
"Did you tell me that she was an elf,
Peeked up over behind them.
Oh, God.
or what did you say?"
So when
Yeah, there are creatures in here, and the elf woman too. Quick.
Okay, I'm gonna
On me.
jokingly ask you as I run past, Elion, do you have bones?
I have bones.
Okay,
like inside your body or like
yes, inside your body.
yeah.
Oh, that's right. Fuck. I always.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna try to do something cool.
Yeah, no, not today.
Rewind that.
Yeah, fucking rewind again. Jesus, what do I want to do? Oh my God.
Right. We're all bottlenecked, so you have to like run past us all to get in there. And
Yeah, Crow. But or do you run past all of them?
I'm gonna run past all of them.
All right, as you make your way past all of them and you see that woman with her dark skin and white eyes and white hair, your memory flashes back to that day you were on the ship when that dark figure loomed out of the shadows and destroyed it. And it happened so fast where you didn't really recognize his features being weird. But now you think back on it, he had this dark skin and white eyes, and now you see them perfectly in your memory, and you know that these are either the same person or the same type of person.
Damn, I'm gonna internalize that right now.
that's that one that came onto the boat and like did the trick or whatever that like made everyone stare at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He dominated person
Their
or held
attention.
person mass or something like that.
Wow.
And then he animated the
Crowed.
ship's mast to smash itself. And then turned ethereal and left.
The peace
After
out.
coup de grace, a dude that tried to attack him, after the guy came up, didn't know he had a stunning barrier on, hit the stunning barrier, was stunned. That guy had a feat that allowed him to do coup de grace on stunned things and
Wow.
put a pick in his head.
That's okay.
I'm
That was the
gonna,
mechanics for that fight.
I'm gonna kind of notice who that person is and just kind of like just tense up and get angry and pull my falchion out and cut this little dude.
All right, we have a lineup in this hallway as Crow goes to attack this little
Complete
dude.
bottleneck.
Do it, baby.
Oh, I forgot I have 2 judgments a day, so I'm gonna use my second judgment before I do that.
Okay,
As a
yeah,
free
that's a
action.
free action.
I'm gonna use Sacred Destruction.
Okay, sweet.
So as I'm getting angry, I kind of clutch my pharasma and pull out my falchion, and didn't roll very well, but yeah, 9.
9 to hit?
Yes.
That's a miss. Unfortunately, this
It
thing
would
is...
have been an 11. Sorry.
You come out and you're on edge because you think you're about to fight these really powerful things, and you see this small thing in front of you, and you just like instinctively swipe at its head, but it's much lower than you even like expected to fight
swing.
something right over its head, and then it's gonna go to the troglodyte's turn. The troglodyte
snake.
is going to. He's just gonna kind of step up a little bit and then launch a javelin at Crow, and completely miss with a 11. Troglodyte is ineffective, but everybody, as he gets closer, make a fortitude save.
15.
18.
Save.
8 for Dane.
Dane fails.
And it was fortitude.
Yeah.
12 licks?
Dane and Lixie both fail
Oh, no.
as the stench of the troglodyte overcomes them, and they are sickened for 10 rounds.
Does 13 make it?
13 does make it.
Okay, Lixie doesn't. I
Okay,
miscounted one.
okay.
So Lixie's fine, Dane's not.
Dane is sickened for 10 rounds.
10?
Get your card,
10
boy.
rounds, bitch.
Oh,
Wow.
Get your
I
card,
have the condition
sick
cards.
boy.
Oh man, that's big.
Yeah, you start gagging a little bit as the scent of the troglodyte, like it's almost like a PTSD thing at this point. You remember it before being so smelly, and now that it hits you again, it's like going through it.
Sickened or nauseated?
Sickened.
Get the bucket.
Get the bucket.
And then it's gonna be Elyon's turn.
Okay, so the one that took damage, there were the one that's in the further back one hasn't taken damage. It's only the one.
Yeah,
Right.
the one of them is still casting.
Right. Be on the alert. They have spells, and she's gonna throw. She's gonna kind of go above the head, so like bottleneck behind Crow, behind Lixie. Throws her hands up in the air above Lixie's head and sends 2 magic missiles at the caster.
Okay, cool.
2 damage and 2 damage.
You're talking about the little boys?
The little boy.
Minimum.
4 damage.
Minimum 4d.
Damn. That's all right.
Just be lobbing those missiles, yeah.
Cool. That seems
Trying
to
to
all
disrupt.
go through, and he's gonna have to do
feel
a
you.
concentration check. He fails his constitution check. So as his hands are doing motions, and he doesn't say anything, but he's kind of mouthing things. These things can't speak. These 2 silver missiles come out of nowhere, and they hit him in the chest, and he loses the incantation that he was going for. He loses his concentration.
Nice.
Nice. Good
I like that.
interruption.
He was trying to summon another one of them. So.
Well, piss on it.
That's. Yeah.
So good move there. And then it's going to be the elven woman by the table. She knocks over the table in front of her, gets cover behind it, and then is going to pop a very covered shot on Crow.
Through all of that combat.
Yeah. It's going to be hard, but she's going to try.
Yeah. I have faith.
She's gotta.
Natural 19 on that shot.
Damn.
But with the cover though.
You're dead.
You're dead already.
That's going to be a 30 to hit.
Holy shit.
Wait, what's her...
Oh.
Dear
that's
God.
But -4, so 26. I'm gonna give you a +4 for this full cover is still 22,
Still
which is your
22.
AC.
I should use the AC buff. on
Got
my
you.
judgment. Fuck
All
me.
right, so this
Got greedy.
this bolt just pretty much comes out of nowhere. It comes from like a small area between everybody and just hits you right in the chest.
She's a great shot.
Damn.
Right.
Smacked me.
For 4 points of damage, and go ahead and make me a fortitude save.
21.
21
Nice.
is good enough.
Dope.
So
Wow.
as this bolt hits you, you feel something kind of almost like a numbing kind of feeling spread out from the spot, but it doesn't persist, and it then goes away.
Whoa, whoa. Watch out for her arrows. They make you go numb.
And then
Make you
I'm,
numb.
I'm good, but it
I'd
could
rather
have
be
been worse.
numb than hurt. I want arrows that make me go numb.
You don't know what's after the numbness, though. Could be amputation.
okay, and then it's going to be top of the order. That Dretch creature, that creature that was trying to cast a spell. He's pissed off that he didn't get that, and he sees Crow right in front of him, and he casts another spell on Crow, locks eyes, and just like you kind of in your head you hear this. Do you speak?
I speak abyssal.
You speak abyssal. So you hear this creature speaking abyssal to you in your head, and you in your head you just hear it say, in abyssal, run. Make a will save.
Oh god.
Ooh. 24.
All right, that's plenty. That's plenty. You do
whispers
not,
back. No.
You do not run away in fear. It tried to
Can I
cause
say something
fear.
to him?
You can think, yeah.
Or can I think
You
something
can think
to him?
in your head.
I'm gonna think it is you that should be running, fool.
Ooh, burn.
Can I intimidate with that?
It
or
goes
no?
No, it's not your turn.
Oh, sure.
barker.
So he lost his move there. Cool. And then he backs away from Crow. Then it's going to be Lixie's turn.
Lixie gonna use acrobatics to try and not incur an attack of opportunity and get on the other side of the dude.
Word. Do
Okay.
it. Try it.
So running past Crow and the dude,
Are you gonna try and move around him or go over him?
which one's easier, would she know?
Going through is typically harder.
As opposed to going around?
Yes.
Yeah, I have the movement speed to go around, so we might as well.
Okay.
Okay, go around, do an acrobatics check.
Yep.
Nat 20 plus
Yeah.
8. 20.
All right. Yeah. She dive leaps around Crow, does a somersault to catch herself, and tumbles around this thing and pops up and is now flanking behind this small little creature.
When she lands
Wow.
flanking, she goes to cut its hand.
Nice. Like
Alright.
literally its hand.
Yeah, trying to target a
Okay.
little bit stronger.
All right. Put a
Minus, or do
minus-
you get a plus?
-2 on your attack, so just don't add your flanking bonus.
Oh, yeah. 21.
21 is going to hit.
Nice. And then I do sneak damage or no?
Sneak damage.
'Cause I'm flanking?
Yes, you do.
So it's my... Oh, good, because that was bad. 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay. So you sneak around this thing, and you cut at its hand, and she's like, "I'm gonna cut this thing's hand
Yeah,
off."
yeah,
but
that was the goal.
it doesn't cut through
no.
its hand. It doesn't seem like all of that damage went through.
Okay. Yeah.
But this thing, you did gash into
Does
its
that do
veins.
bleeding?
Yes, it does. It does
Okay.
do bleeding.
So that's 1 additional point of damage each round.
2 points of damage
Two,
each
yep.
round at the end of its turn.
At the end of its turn. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, so you cut into the veins of its arm, and it's profusely bleeding out this very dark, like black,
gross.
ichorous blood.
Oh, man. All right. So that
And-
did 8 or 6 damage and then 2 each time it.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we're going to go to Crow's turn. Crow now flanking.
Yep.
Crow is going to stab this guy.
Cool. Do you still have that solo tactic feat?
I do.
What does that one do for you? It does something with flanking.
All of the Inquisitor's allies are treated as if they possess the same teamwork feat as the Inquisitor for the purpose of determining if the Inquisitor receives a bonus from.
Yeah, but which one did you choose?
Oh.
You can change them. We just only put one on there right now because you said you're going to look into them.
Oh, we didn't put one on here yet.
It was like precise something or other.
Oh, it gave me a feat. Oh, precise strike. That's
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah.
So it acts
You
like
are
we all
skilled
have
at
this.
striking where it counts as long as an ally distracts your foe.
Nice. So we're using that right now.
Yeah, benefit when you and your ally also have the speed or flanking the same creature, you deal an additional 1d6.
Nice. Smack 'em up.
Cool.
Word.
Yeah, I totally
so you
forgot
have
about
that.
That also stacks with sneak damage, but I'm not sneak damaging, so. All right, yeah, so we're gonna do an extra d6 if I hit on this stab.
Come on.
Bad bounce. 15?
15 is a hit.
Yes.
Nice.
I didn't think it would
Plus you
be.
had a +2 for flanking. Did you add that?
Oh no, 17.
You got him. Roll your damage, baby, with that
on.
extra d6er.
Get it. Get it.
Max on that 6.
And 16.
16.
Oh my gosh.
Elion, or not Elion, as Lixie rolls around this thing and distracts it, cuts its arm, it kind of turns towards her, and you just swipe this thing's head right off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Drops to the ground. Tight. Black blood is everywhere.
Yeah, it
I
is.
can picture like he swung the first time over swung and he just swings it back around a little corrected.
All right, over the head, a little bit lower. Clean
And
up.
now
Back
I'm
and
gonna
forth.
look at his friend and tell him in Abyssal, you're next.
Oh, God.
Man,
Scary.
It goes.
Make her intimidate. I'll let it slide.
My intimidate. Oh, my intimidate. I just made it better. That's right. 20.
20? Okay.
It's kind of spooked.
This thing is, you notice it kind of shudder a little
like, oh,
bit.
Jesus, it knows my
As-
language.
As you cut off its head, his buddy's head, look it in the eyes, and then say that.
Hell yeah.
Then it kind of looks mad afterwards.
Yeah. You pissed it off, though.
Then it's going to be the Trog's turn. The Troglodyte needed to do more than a 5-foot step, but this Trog steps up and he's going to bite Lixie.
Oh, fuck you, mean?
13 is not good enough to bite Lixie.
Get away.
bite.
She's much
Stinky.
too quick for that. He smells, though. He smells real
Oh,
bad.
yeah. Do I have to fort?
No,
Oh, yeah, we already did.
She already saved. Did I do Dane's turn? Dane was before Crow. I always fucking skip you, Dane. I'm sorry.
So Dane was before Crow. Crow
Yeah.
killed that thing. That's fine. Dane did. Oh yeah, Dane did the shock shield.
You shock shield up, and you're like behind Elion.
Yeah, I'm way back there. I'm gonna just use his 30 feet to get in and then go right past Crow, kind of where that one dude was running away. But I'm gonna hug the wall more towards so I can kind of keep range.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go 30 feet, so that's just the move. Does it take more than your normal 5 to pass people?
I'm gonna let it slide.
Okay, so we get in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. Makes it just about 10 feet into the cave, and then he is going to study the elf.
Okay.
Is that just doing it?
Yeah. And thinking about it, I don't necessarily like that it's only melee for that studied strike because like your studied
ranger.
combat thing. Yeah, specifically because we didn't realize that as we started making you more attuned to crossbows, and because like that precision damage for a slayer or for a rogue would kind of goes through either or. So I'm gonna say you have to be within 30 feet
study.
for your crossbow to do your studied combat damage.
Okay.
You can see its vital spot from a distance, and you're able to try and hit it.
Be accurate, I have to slide up.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be closer, but I'm gonna let the range kind
I
of work
like
for
it.
that. Because or else I feel like you're never gonna use it.
It is, yeah, it is kind of a ways to be like, I study him and then I punch him, but like it'll work, but it's just like okay, yeah. So I just want to study that. That's it.
All right, you got him. You got her studied. Do you want to make a check on her or anything like that?
Yeah, is that like, could I knowledge, perception?
A knowledge dungeoneering, I think, would work. Maybe a knowledge nature or arcana. Maybe a knowledge history.
You know I have all of these.
I think you can figure out what she is from a variety of
I
different
have a
checks.
bunch
So-
of +9s and 10s.
So tell me which one you want to try and use, and I'll see
I
if
have
I can give you
Arcana,
information.
Dungeoneering, History, Local Nature that I'm...
Maybe not Arcana, Dungeoneering or History.
Okay, either way, they both have a +10. 17.
17. That was Dungeoneering
Or Local.
or Local.
One of the two.
You definitely know that she's a type of elf.
Okay, I'm like, that is confirmed. That's an elf lady.
Something else is on the tip of your tongue. You can't, like, you remember hearing some sort of myth or legend, but you can't put it together at this time.
I'm putting together that it's the Quava elf that he was talking about, and that's all that matters
it's probably
for me.
This is probably the Quava elf
Yeah.
that you're talking about. She looks like an evil elf that needs to be stopped.
Okay. Looking pretty deranged already?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so like just studying and then doing that knowledge check should be good enough, right?
Yeah.
Yep, because that'll just be for my next deck. Okay.
All right, then it would have been Crow's, then that Troglodyte went and bit Lixie, and now it's Elion's turn.
Is studying a free?
Studying is a move action.
Okay.
So you moved and then used that as your standard, and then...
I was like,
Elyon is going to... Can I do a perception mid-move?
Sure.
What she wants to do is just look at the room and see if there are any other exits. Any other tunnels.
You'd have to... where are you moving to?
So if I were mid-move, I'm going to move up in front of Crow to get a broader view of the room.
make the check and then continue on.
26.
26. Past the small little extraplanar creature, you see a ladder in that alcove right behind him. Right? Yep. There's an alcove, and you see a ladder going straight up. And in this room, right, kind of near the table, you would notice like a big pool of pretty fresh blood.
Oh, all right. Okay, so...
And maybe I'll even, with that perception, you even see now in that blood, after the table had been flipped over and its contents spilled out, you see a now freshly coated with blood rapier that you recognize from always being on Saul's waist.
Whoa. Blood-covered Saul rapier.
Okay. Also, do either of these creatures have metal weapons or metal armor?
The Troglodyte doesn't. The other thing I don't think does either. Neither of them have metal, but she does.
But she does. Okay. Elyon is going to move to the left side of the troglodyte, the side closest to the ladder,
Okay.
and she's gonna take a melee touch with her wand of Shocking Grasp.
Do it.
15.
15 against this troglodyte's touch AC. What did you say? Yeah, that's it. His touch is a 9. That hits.
Ooh.
That hits. I was
Good
like,
stuff.
ooh, it might be the same. No, 9.
46.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's
9. 14. 14 damage.
14 damage. And this creature with 13 hit points, you see its body just spasm and it starts to just like fry a bit and then falls to the ground dead.
Yes.
God, you guys are making work of this. Maybe I should
Was that the first hit that Trog took?
Yeah.
So he just gets touched, fried, and dropped?
Yep.
Oh, that's
Wow.
a question. Is my Shocking Grasp 4d6 or 3d6?
I'll let it go 4. Just,
You're level 4.
yeah,
All right.
I'll let that go through.
Cool.
You've gotten stronger.
You guys are mopping up. And after Elyon's turn, it is that that elven woman's turn. I'm gonna cut that
That's
out.
3 times this episode.
Yeah,
We knew.
yeah, she's a drow. You guys obviously know she's a drow.
You both knew she was a
I
drow.
didn't know.
Oh,
I thought she was just an elf.
oh. Well, you don't know what drow are very much
No,
then.
I was like dark skin, silver hair. Sounds like an elf. Fuck it, I don't care.
Well, spoiler alert.
it's a drow.
You don't know this.
We'll ignore that.
Yeah, we're gonna know that. So, this woman, I'm gonna use this very specific second darkness die to kill you guys with.
Okay.
All right.
Bring it on.
So she's
Frieza.
going to.
Good luck.
Sleep us all.
She shoots a shot at Elyon
Oh shit.
for a 26 to hit
Yeah, right.
for 3 points of damage and make a
it.
fortitude save.
Oh, dude,
no,
my
no, no.
fortitude is so average.
It's so average.
Okay, 10 plus, I think it's a plus 2. Yeah, 12 total.
As this arrow hits you, you feel that numbness start spreading out, and then your vision becomes like hazy, and things start wobbling, and you fall to the ground unconscious.
Am I asleep?
Yes.
I don't take sleep effects.
Oh shit.
This is not a magical sleep effect.
Oh, come
This
on.
is a poison.
Oh, it's poison sleep.
So it goes through.
I think it goes through.
All right. So I fall
You can
asleep?
Google that for me.
Cool, yeah, I'll look that up.
Is
Look
it
look that up and check that because that's kind of crucial.
Elyon, wake up!
You just see her pass out.
First result on a form. No, they are only immune to magical sleep effects.
So this goes through.
Yeah. Yeah, she's asleep. It's her first time.
Asleep.
First time sleeping. The
first time
it's gonna be
sleeping.
so restful. So
Never
Elyon
slept.
falls to the ground
In the most
unconscious.
peaceful sleep you've ever heard. So it is unconscious. There is a card for that.
She's unconscious, yes.
Okay.
So sleep, yeah. Sleep brings the
it had the
unconscious
little
modifier.
Z's next to it, and I was like, maybe that's the same thing. But then it said
yeah, I-
unconsciousness can result from having negative hit points. It just didn't say sleeping. So you're unconscious. You're
But
knocked
she's
out.
not dying.
You're knocked out and helpless.
She's not dying though, right?
She's not, I don't know.
Oh, well, shit, man.
I'm sick
okay.
and you're sleeping. This is good.
So Elyon now freshly unconscious. It's
Bad.
going to be
Oh, no.
that other little creature's turn.
This is really bad. If one more of
Yeah.
us goes unconscious, we could be in big, big trouble. Mm-hmm. I mean, just me down is bad enough.
I'm sickened, so I get -2 on literally fucking everything. You know what I mean? Like, so it's already not looking good.
I will save us.
The
You
best
better.
party member is sleeping. The second best party member is injured.
Wow.
We are so
Just
screwed.
attacked Crow. No, Lixie's third.
I have at least 3 kills in this dungeon crawl.
Yeah, you're killing it, actually. You crit.
The
at least
disrespect
once.
will not be tolerated.
So the Dretch, I keep saying his name.
Little boy.
Those are a Dretch. You don't guys still don't know what they are though. He's gonna walk up to. He's gonna get kind of next to Elyon, right in front of Dane. Go up a few, and then he's going to unleash this burst of just stank cloud.
Ew.
Everybody make fortitude save.
Is that everyone like Lixie, Crow, everyone?
Everyone.
Oh boy.
I think,
Elyon?
Yeah, sure.
Fortitude?
I imagine fortitude would
Yeah.
be a thing anyway.
18 for Crow.
Cool.
10 and 11?
12.
You guys both fail. Crow's okay. What yours is 12?
12.
12, you're gonna be bad too. All right. Everybody becomes nauseated and it's gonna last as long as you're in the crowd, in the cloud, which is a 30-foot radius.
Does that wake Elyon up?
I don't think so. I think you're just gonna start vomiting in your sleep.
Gross.
Yes. So everybody, Crow Crow is fine. He's like, I smelled worse than this before. And Lixie and Dane both start heaving their guts
I was
out.
already sick, so
You
that's
guys
my
are
excuse.
both nauseated. Yes. And that's that thing's turn. Lixie, you are up. What does nauseated do for us?
Nauseated, you're unable to attack, cast spells, concentrate, or do anything else that requires attention.
Okay.
You can only take a single move action.
Okay.
Holy cow.
So there's a 20-foot radius around this creature that is in cloud.
And if you exit the cloud, you immediately are done taking those effects.
You have
Or it takes, like, a
after
round.
you leave the cloud, you have that for 1d4 plus 1 rounds.
Ooh, okay. So, like, I can't run out and be good.
No.
Okay, so, 20 feet from that dude?
Yeah, 20 feet from him.
That room's to size, right?
Yep.
Man,
Pretty
it's like
near.
the whole room.
That's 20 feet, right?
Lixie steps out of the cloud.
Yeah. Can you step out?
You have 2 more rounds of being sickened.
Okay.
Nauseated.
She's just over there
Nauseated,
vomiting
yeah.
by the wall.
She gets out of the cloud and starts puking.
Uh-huh.
After that, it's Dane's turn.
He's
Is
gonna...
Dane both right now?
Yeah.
Oh god.
He's sickened and nauseated. So I take -2 on a bunch of stuff, but I can't do anything, so it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna move and get my sprinty happy ass out of here. So if I have to get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Remember, she can attack you too.
Not if I sneak this way.
Gonna take an attack of Bob.
Did you run back by that guy?
I went this way diagonal?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, he's gonna take a claw at you, or a natural 20.
You fucking kidding me?
A 12 does not confirm. All right, so it's just regular damage.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Boy. Oh boy.
5 points of damage, max damage. As you are stumbling, heaving, moving past this guy, he claws you as you run through his stink cloud and try and get out of it.
And then how many rounds? Because I am. Wait.
You're out of it
1,
now?
2, 3. No, I'm not actually.
Aha.
I don't think. Is that out? 1, 2. No.
Still in it, baby.
Ah, fuck.
And then it's going to be Crow's turn.
Crow is gonna run up and slash that dude,
Do it.
not being affected by the stink.
Crow knows not affected by it, by the smell, runs through this cloud of gross fart and goes to attack him. Do it.
18.
18's gonna hit. Roll for damage.
Kerblam.
You got a bunch of damage things now. Remember, right?
I'm not. No one's helping me, so I don't get the teamwork one.
Yeah, not the teamwork.
No, I just
No.
get 2d4 plus
Nice. Okay.
5. 8.
8.
8 points of damage. You go and cut it. It doesn't. You feel like you put a lot of force into it, but it doesn't cut as far into its skin as you thought it was going to.
Damage reduction. God.
I know. I don't know how much it has for its DI, but it's cool. It's cool. I love it.
Oh shit! Actually, I forgot my sacred destruction, so that would be 10.
Nice.
Does that change the DR at all, or no?
A little more damage got through.
A little more damage. Okay.
Cool. Crow runs up and slashes at this thing. We move your pawn next to him. After Crow's turn, it is Elyon. You are asleep. Sorry.
Can she
what,
do anything?
Yeah, what can we do about sleeping people? Is that something anyone can help?
You could grab her with a move action and just like shake her to wake her up, I believe.
Potentially.
But
Would
it's
you look that up for me?
Yeah,
While you're asleep?
I've got it right here.
Okay, read it.
So you could, as like a single move action, someone could shake her and wake her. There's also rules on the forums that talk about you can roll perception checks while you're sleeping to potentially wake you up to the sounds of battle.
What would be the DC for that?
People make it sound like it's an automatic wake up, and this is what's weird. So they say it's like when you're asleep, there's a +10 to perception check for being asleep. Which
Really?
it's so
That doesn't make sense.
well, I mean, like it's +10 to whatever you're trying to perceive. It's harder.
Gotcha.
But when you're near the sound of battle, it's a -10 to that because it's loud.
Yeah, I suppose.
Which cancels it out. So then they're saying that you could wake up on a DC 1 perception check.
Really?
Which sounds weird. So
Yeah,
I don't know
it does.
how you want to do that.
That sounds weird.
Either a
The
move
DC's gotta be
action,
like 10. Just
for sure, something. So I don't know. Either
Okay, so here's how I am
It
going to
would be
do
hard
it.
to sleep when things are clean.
it would.
I am going to give you percentile checks, and every round it's going to be an easier check.
Cool.
So we're going to start with a 20% chance to wake up after Crow moves over here and cuts the guy right next to you. So roll a percentile.
So anything above 80.
21 or higher. No, yeah. Anything at 81 or higher,
Yeah.
and you wake up.
I dig it.
83.
Nice.
All right.
alive.
Elion,
He snaps. You're like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna have you wake up at the end of your turn.
Okay, fair.
That's probably all she can do in return. Just wake up, right?
Yeah, you are awoken. And then it's going to be that drow lady's turn again, the elfin lady. She's gonna shoot a crossbow at Dane. That's going to be a 9 on the die. That's
Nice.
20 to hit.
Wow. Yep. I'm over here like trying not to puke, getting hit by an arrow.
4 points of damage, and you're gonna have to make a fortitude save there, bud.
I'm already sick and nauseated. Fortitude.
Yep. Oh man.
6.
6.
Plus 2
Eagles
versus poison.
sleep.
8. That's a fail. Dane, you're almost at the edge of this cloud. You're like, I can almost make it. I can almost
can't
breathe
breathe
again.
yet.
And then you
Just-
get hit in the side by something, and it stings, and you feel it goes numb, and then your vision like starts to fog up and haze,
Oh,
and
God.
you fall over unconscious.
I told you,
Jesus,
man, I
I
warned
slept.
you.
Dane's asleep.
I'm steady sleeping on him.
That's going to be
Flip-flop.
her turn.
Flip-flop Dane and Elion's proneness.
And then it's going to be the little creepy dude next to Crow, the Dretch. Elion's still on like laying over. She's still prone. She's just awake.
She's just awake.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
So this little guy next to Crow is going to he after you sliced him, you had looked at him in the eyes, you tried to demoralize him before, he's pissed off at you. He just comes and he's gonna do a full round attack and hit you with all of his natural attacks,
Let's do it.
which are 2 claws and a bite. Claw, bite, baby. First claw, natural 2, miss. Second claw, natural 3, miss. Bite, natural 2, miss. Holy shit. All right,
I got in your head, little
that
boy.
did, you got in his head. You demoralized the shit out of him. And that's what happens sometimes. That was his full round attack action. After his turn, it is Lixie's turn.
Oh, fuck.
Lixie, you still have like 2 rounds of
Yep.
nausea? Mm-hmm. This is the first of 2.
And nauseated only allows you to move.
Yep.
If I run back through, do I have to like
If you go in it again, you're gonna like be nauseated again.
really? Even though you made the fortitude once? Oh, I guess I failed the fortitude. So maybe it's still sickened. Yeah. Because I don't want to get any closer to the drow, but I want to get.
Oh,
I wanna
if
get
you go back in, you have to just make another save.
Okay. Your fort's not good. That's not like I don't really want it.
And if you, actually, Crow, I just read this. Make another fortitude save. Since you stayed in the cloud, you have to make one again.
13.
13 is the DC. Congratulations.
Yes.
Since Elion's laying down, she's going to lob a knife. Wait, no, she's nauseated. She can't attack.
Oh yeah, she can't attack. She can only move.
Yeah. And is it 20 if I sneak around the wall, or do I get within? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I'll get
Yeah, if
3.
you go back towards
Fuck.
where you came, you're gonna get back in that cloud.
Oh man. I'm gonna go to the drow girl.
You can always run backwards so that
No,
there's
you
at least
can't.
a
I'm
little.
gonna get sick over there.
Well,
I have to go towards the drow, or stand here. I'm gonna
I'd
stand here.
there, yeah.
I'm gonna ready an action if the chick pops up to shoot another.
Well, you can't do that. You can't ready
Oh, you're
until
right.
the
I
next
can't
turn.
even ready it.
She can only
I can
move
just stand
for the
there.
this round and next round. She can only move.
I'm just gonna stand there.
Okay.
Oh, geez, that feels bad. I hate nausea.
Like she's like, what do I do? What do I do? And then
Puke
she just
some more.
pukes and then just stands there, just nauseated. And then it's Dane's turn. You are unconscious.
Can he
I'll
wake
give
up?
you that perception check or percentile
Percentile.
check to wake up again. 81 or higher.
94.
Okay,
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
you wake up. And now Dane is awake. This sleeping poison sucks.
That's all I can do because I'm nauseated.
Yeah.
I will call that my move. I'm awake. Wait, can standing up be my move?
I think he had me just wake up
Okay.
at the end of my turn.
Yeah,
I'll just
you
wake
woke up at the end of your turn. After Dane, it is Crow's turn. Still got this demon thing in front of you.
yeah, and I'm gonna give him one more good slash.
Just one more?
Oh, fuck. 11.
11 is a miss. This thing hops out of the way of your falchion, swiping for its head, just like it saw you do to its buddy. And then it is going to be Elion's turn. You are prone on the ground next to this
I
demon.
have a quick question.
Yes.
If I attack but I didn't move, do I have a standard action after that or no?
You have a move action still.
Move action, but not a. I can't like cast a spell or anything.
Not unless it has a special like duration, like a swift or spontaneous or something like that.
Sure. Okay.
You passed your fortitude. You weren't nauseated.
Yeah, roll that again.
Another one. Oh God. Oh, that's 13.
13 is
Ooh. But
You're barely
I was on
hanging
the
on.
20 and then it flipped to the 8, so I was like, okay. I'm good. Phew.
You're good. All right. Then it's going to be Elion's turn.
Right. Not much she can do. She's
Stand up.
kind of gets herself, pushes herself to her knees. She just woke up from a weird feeling. And she's
First sleep you've had in years.
totally out of it. She's vomiting on the floor all over her hands.
Definitely think that was death.
She just reaches and grabs something to pull her up, and it's the dretch. Totally doesn't even remember it's there. Starts standing up.
So it takes an attack of opportunity with that claw. 16 plus 4 is 20
Yep.
for 2 points of damage.
Great.
That sucks.
Oh,
I
gets
hate
a
this.
slice and stands up, and she's next to it, wavering on her feet.
I hate this little thing.
And that's her move. That is a move action. Then it's going to be the Elven woman's turn again, and she's going to shoot an arrow at Lixie.
No, you will die.
17.
No.
She misses Lixie,
So close.
and she's gonna stay back behind her table.
I bet.
Okay, after her, back up to that little dude's turn. He noticed that he didn't do any damage on this big dude, and this younger woman has used him as a
prop to stand up.
to stand up. So he's going to full round attack her. Ooh, 11,
Miss.
17 is a hit
Yep.
for 5 points of damage,
Okay.
and a natural 1 is going to be a complete miss. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad at all.
All
You
right.
tried to confirm his crit earlier. You should confirm his fumble too.
He's not a named character, so
We
you don't-
confirm crits,
They
but not
just
fumbles for
miss.
main named
Yeah, he
or
doesn't.
non-named?
He's not gonna fumble. He's just gonna automatically miss.
Okay.
Then it's going to be Lixie's turn.
She has one more round of being sickened, and
Yes,
she
she
doesn't
does.
want to get closer to the drow, so she'll stand here and puke.
Yes, she will.
Oh, that feels so bad. Yes, but hey, that's her last round of it, so she
That's
feels
good.
better after this puke.
That's good. Yes. Yes,
Okay,
she does.
now got composure?
Unless he moves.
Wait, does he carry the stink?
Yeah, it's emanating from him.
Oh, like not just for a round, it's like on him
Yeah,
permanently?
it's like.
He just
he
smells bad
is
now?
Smelly.
Okay, that's bad. I don't want to get close to him either. All right, then she's gonna chill there.
Or maybe it doesn't move.
I thought it was
Either
just
way.
an area.
Either way, it'll probably be fine. She pukes some more, and then Dane, you are awake now and prone and still nauseated.
I'm gonna
You're
stand
still
up.
in the cloud.
I'm gonna stand up.
That is your turn.
Thanks.
And you stand up and continue to vomit. And then it's Crow's turn.
Crow wants to slash.
Make that slash.
Do I need a fortitude save first or
Uh,
after?
Oh yeah, do it first.
Okay. Pass.
Nice, 17 on the die. We'll do attack, baby.
17.
17's a hit.
Dope.
Kill that little boy.
Come on.
12.
Yeah.
Wow, that's nice. You notice that it doesn't do all that damage. You felt like
shoot.
you're like, this is the killing blow, and you hit the side of its neck and just kind of graze it. It doesn't cut through like it did that other guy. It just
Leaves a cut.
gashes
not
him, but
again.
doesn't make it through its.
After my second kind of failed attempt to really do a lot of damage, I want to do a knowledge check on him.
You have planes?
Yes.
Do it.
24.
That is enough. To know
23,
about this
sorry.
thing. That is enough to know about this thing.
Cool.
But you have heard of this thing as a dretch. It is one of the lowest demons in the abyss, and they're filled with a driving need to spread ruin and dismay. You know that these things, they're either like too chaotic to do something to organize and stuff, but a lot of times they get put under the control of people who either
drow.
demons or people who summon demons.
Someone
or
who can organize them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone who can organize them.
Gotcha.
They won't do it. Jeez.
Yes. And you have 2 questions. What would you like to know?
Weaknesses.
Weaknesses? They have no weaknesses. They have defenses, though.
My first question is defenses.
They have a damage resistance, They have damage reduction. They have a resistance to energies, and they have an immunity to things.
What is it resist? What energy is it resistant to?
It is resistant to acid, cold, and fire, all 10.
Okay. And that's my second question.
Yes.
Okay. Elion, these things are resistant to acid, cold, and fire.
You see her. She notices, but you can tell she's too weak to reply.
Okay.
Her head perks up.
Yeah, I guess it's my turn.
Good job.
Cool beans. Elion, it is your turn. You are still in this cloud of nausea, and you
Can move.
can move.
All right. Her eyes, she gets slashed, and that kind of wakes her up, and she assesses quickly, sees Dane still on the ground, looks at Lixie in the corner,
I can breathe over here.
vomiting, looks up, sees the elf woman. She's just like anger in her eyes. She just pulls her wand and she sprints at her.
Okay.
She gets right up in her face. Just out, I believe the cloud is still 5'10".
Yeah, so just so you know, that table she flipped it up in front of her, so there's a barrier between you and her right now.
She
has
goes
to get around this.
right
There
here.
you go. Going around it, no more barrier.
So now, is she like crouched down? She's just like right behind?
She's right behind it, just crouched down.
All right, so she gets right up next to her on the side of the table.
And you can only move.
That was a foolish move, young elf.
And then
What
your turn.
In Elvish, what kind of elf are you? Shame on our kind.
I am what you would have been if you would have stayed behind like the rest of us.
You're nothing.
Crow.
Fuck you.
Crow actually overhears this conversation. Having
does
spent
he?
a lot of time with Elion, he has learned Elven.
Oh.
He wants to keep some of his, stereotypical enemies closer, so he has kind of picked up Elven from you. Not to hurt elves, but
Yeah,
just
you
to...
picked up a few of those words. They spoke a little bit faster than you
yeah.
are used to, but you picked up the elven word for elf and I don't know, fuck you.
I'm gonna. Can I speak it, or do I?
Oh, you can a little bit.
I'm just
You can
gonna
throw out some.
I
right
just
now
want
it's
to
kind of
yell.
rough, but yeah, you
I want to
understand
yell
it.
to Elion. Do not pay no attention to her, or like don't listen to her. I guess that seems like a simple phrase, right?
Yeah. Don't listen her. You hear in Elvish. Don't listen her.
Don't listen to her.
Don't listen her. Okay.
To her, don't listen.
Now what?
That was Elion's turn. She moved out of there. It is that drow woman's turn.
Oh god.
And she was kind of huddled before, but now that you're next to her, she's up to her, like she wasn't like prone or kneeling or anything. She's kind of hunkered down. She
Yep.
sees you come next to her, and you see the long blades and the end of her crossbow, and she just stabs it into your belly.
Well, you didn't say anything about that.
He told us about the bayonets.
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
I totally
It's
missed.
right on her crossbow.
Oh, dude, I missed that. Whoops.
Especially since you can't attack back, I was really curious why you didn't run behind me.
And this
Flavor.
is going to be
I dig
a
it.
17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. For 5 points of damage.
Okay.
She buries it into your stomach, then pulls it out. Make a fortitude save. You haven't saved against this. I don't know if you should. It's still the same poison. You haven't. You
I
failed
don't-
against it before.
I don't. Whenever I've heard poisons used, they haven't. When you do it once, it's pretty much course through your body, and your body's gone through it.
Okay.
I understood.
All right. I'll chill. I'll
My
chill.
read.
You chill?
I'll chill.
I rolled an 18 anyway.
Yeah,
Alright,
he
that'd
did
have been good.
do very good.
That's chill. All right, you do that, and then after she stabs you in the stomach, it's up to that Dretch's turn. It's right on Crow, and he's gonna unleash all of his natural attacks on you again. First with the bite is gonna be an 18. That's a miss. Then a 17 with a claw. That's a miss. And then a 17 with a claw. Another miss. I
Wow.
hate you, Crow,
I hate
so
you
much.
and your
So
AC.
You let me
much.
become a beef tank.
I did, and you did take all of the natural armor amulet and the +2 ring of protection.
We
so,
could have all
yeah.
had a little bit of buff
Yeah.
to AC and we just gave it
You
all to
gave-
him.
But
me
instead, Crow
the-
can't be touched, and you guys are gonna
I'm
die.
your guys' bodyguard.
I'm gonna kill you guys.
Probably.
I'm gonna kill you.
And after that dretch misses like hell, it is Lixie's turn. She is
not puking
She is
anymore.
not puking anymore, and you guys notice that this fog of nausea has dispersed.
Wow. Okay. She's gonna come up behind to flank it, the dredge.
Okay, move her.
She's gonna run up and flank her. Yeah. And
Yeah.
then with the pokey poke.
Yep, do that pokey poke. +2 for flanking. Is it a 4? Yeah.
And 12.
It's good positioning for Crow though too.
Yeah, you missed. Yeah.
Is the cloud gone?
The cloud is gone now.
Oh, so that's why she was able to attack?
Yes.
Great.
And Elion, outside of the cloud, you have another 4 points of being 4 rounds of being nauseated.
All right. And
But
she has 8
that-
HP
yeah.
left.
Okay. Yeah. You ran up to a girl and you can't do anything besides move. Just so you know.
Yep.
Nausea's bad.
Nausea is bad.
It's all in the plan.
After
I don't like
what
this
was
plan.
that? That was Lixie's turn. Then it's Dane's turn. You moved
I
up
stood
from
up.
prone last time. How many rounds of nausea do you have left?
I
You
have-
were never outside of the cloud,
Yeah.
so now you have 2
Now-
more rounds of nausea.
Okay, nausea 2. I am sickened for 5 rounds now.
Cool.
He's going to move. That ladder you were talking about in the corner?
Yeah.
Is it a rope ladder, a wood
It's a
ladder?
wooden ladder.
Is it attached to the wall? Is it leaning against the wall?
It's affixed a little bit to the wall. Kind of
Right.
rudimental. I can't say that word.
Rudimentarily. You're right.
Yeah, it is.
Rudimentarily?
It is just kind of half-ass stuck to the wall a little bit.
Is
It's
it
a little bit better than just leaning up against the wall.
Okay. I mean, all it can do is move, but by my perception, does it look like something I could knock away from the wall or rip off the wall or something like that?
Yeah, it looks
Okay.
fragile enough where you could just rip it away from the wall.
I don't want an escape in here, so
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move towards that and just stand guard at the bottom while I still feel really sick.
Word. Not. Yeah, I didn't realize this nausea thing
Ooh,
was,
it's
was
so
gonna be
bad.
so bad. I'm happy
It's just a
about
bunch
it,
of
though.
running because you can't do anything but move. So you're just like running in circles,
Running and
puking.
puking. That's fun. Crow, you're up, buddy. You got this dretch in the flank with Lixie.
Yeah, he wants to attack with the flank position. Oh, so fucking close. I just really want to crit.
I just want to kill the stretch.
That is a 21 to hit.
Come
A
on.
21 does hit. Roll your damage, baby, plus that extra d6 of precision damage.
Yup. 4, 9, 15, 17.
17 points of damage. You cut another little dretch head off.
Yes, and I finally slice his head off.
Black blood.
Yeah, you cut off its head. It falls just like straight down from its body.
Whoa.
Okay. That is a dead dretch there. Good move. There's only this elven woman left.
Yeah. We haven't even touched her though.
Elion, it is your turn.
What all can I do on a move action?
You can
Move.
do move
No.
or move equivalent actions. Like grabbing things or manipulating things or some spells or move actions.
Drinking a potion is a move action.
Yes, but you're gonna have to use
Draw it.
You're gonna have to draw it. And where do you keep the potion?
I don't even know if I have potions. I think you have them all in the sheet. I don't think.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Like the potions we had from
I
earlier?
didn't take any off of your sheet. My bad. That you'd probably already used. You remember what you'd already used?
I don't even. I don't have any on my sheet. So I
Okay.
don't think I have any.
Yeah, you probably don't have any then.
The ones that we grabbed earlier was just Barkskin. That was the
Yeah,
only-
there is a bark skin. I don't know who
that's
took
the
that.
only potion we had. I technically wrote it down, so maybe me.
You have it. I would like
You
that.
and- you-
Eventually. Eventually.
I planned it. I actually thought about giving it to you, and then everything went awry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, things got nuts. Okay.
So what are you gonna do? Like, see, you got a move action.
Where, Elion?
Elion.
Right next to it, she pulls her wand out and starts vomiting before she can get it. And then she wipes her mouth away and she looks up, still pissed off. This fight's over. Give up. You've nowhere to go. I think it's time that we talk about things.
She goes, "This fight is indeed over, but you guys are far too late," and then casts darkness around her. Everything goes dark. You guys can, Elion and Crow can still see, but Lixie and Dane can no longer see anymore. And then she runs for the ladder.
How long did our glowing thing, my glowing cane, last?
This glowing cane gets engulfed by the
Man,
darkness.
it's absolute dark.
Yes. and she runs for the ladder. And when she gets to the wall, instead of climbing the ladder, she puts her foot on the wall and starts running vertically up the wall.
Whoa.
How far does she get?
Yeah.
How far is it to the wall?
4 or 5 squares. If
Five.
you want to get to the ladder being that thing.
That'd be 6.
Yeah, she pretty much gets to the wall and then
6,
like
yeah.
takes a step, and now she's
She's on
on the wall, like one step up the wall, like like coming off horizontally from the wall. She's about to start running up it.
Oh, shit.
Dane, you could not see her do
Yeah,
that.
that's just some darkness.
You might have heard her move past you.
Oh, man. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no, it's Lixie's turn.
Okay. Lixie blind as a bat, Dane blind as a bat. Yeah. Lixie wouldn't know where she went. Like, could I start fastening a torch, or do I know that won't be bright enough?
Make a... Who's talking? Lixie?
Lixie, yeah.
Does she have Knowledge Arcana? I don't think she does.
Nope.
She wouldn't know. But she saw your cane get engulfed in darkness, and she doesn't see the glowing light of the cane anymore. And that was a magical light.
All right. She gonna run towards where she thinks everything is, just towards Dane here. Maybe like run into him and be like, oh, shit, hey. And that's probably about as far as she can get.
Yeah, stumbling over things, kind of making her way
Yeah.
around. Sure.
What's happening?
Yeah, she like finds Dane. Dane, is this you? Is this you?
Yeah, yes.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I'm fucking blind. I can't see anything, man.
After Lixie's turn, it's Dane's turn.
I'm freaking out, man.
I'm freaking out.
Yep. He moves towards the wall, like up towards the ladder.
Yep.
And that's about it. He starts climbing up where he felt like she went.
You smell some weird perfume.
Oh, okay. I'm following up that way.
Okay, Crow's turn.
So Crow is gonna move up a little bit to get into range for what he wants to do. He is gonna cast Barb Chains as a trip combat maneuver on the drow
Do it.
lady. Do we know if she's a drow yet?
Yeah.
No, not technically.
Okay, on the elf lady. Crow is gonna cast Barb Chains on the elf lady.
No one's made the check besides Dane.
Now we've just heard
I
you
would
say
like.
it a
Can I
bunch.
make a check? What kind of check would I need to make?
Either a history or a dungeoneering. I'd maybe
Dungeoneering.
let a local fly, but
Dungeoneering it is for a natural 20.
natural
Nice.
20.
29.
Crow, you have heard of this form of elf who evacuated deep within the earth right before Earthfall happened. These are the Drow. Drow. It says in the beginning of this adventure, rhymes with bow or rhymes with bow. They're both spelled the same.
Wow.
So I think they do say Drow. Paizo does say Drow, but everybody likes Drow better.
I have never ever heard Dro.
I think that Paizo
I
has
smoke
funny
on
that,
Drow.
it's so funny that it says bow, because that's a word that's in the English language
Yeah.
spelled as bow or bow.
Yeah,
That's so
so
funny.
that definition really doesn't help,
Yeah.
Paizo. Thank you.
Thanks.
Bow, bow, drow, drow. So yeah, you do that. You know that this is a drow. Do you want to know anything about them?
How many questions do I get?
What was your roll?
29.
29, really, damn. I'll give you 2
That
questions.
was max roll,
I'll give you 2 questions.
along with my monster lore. 2 questions. I want to know weaknesses.
They're light sensitive. They're light blind.
Okay. It's good to know. Any defenses?
It looks like besides immunities to sleep, similar to Elion, they have a spell resistance. But knowing that spell resistance is going to be a second question.
All right. So as I'm gonna cast my Barb Chains, I'm just gonna.
Did you do 2 questions?
I asked the weaknesses. You said it's blinded by light.
Okay, yeah.
As I'm gonna cast my Barb Chains, I'm just gonna yell out, "She's blinded by light."
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, then I'm gonna cast Barb Chains. So since it's a trip combat maneuver, I think it's a will save on your part.
It's do your combat maneuver to hit her, and then it's a
Okay.
will save to
And
be
then-
shaken.
To be okay, gotcha. So I still roll for
Yeah, roll the combat maneuver.
crack. Base attack bonus plus your key spellcaster ability score
Nice.
modifier. Okay,
Yeah.
so 3 plus 4,
So you got a +7 to that.
so 23.
23. Whoo, baby. All right.
Oh, I summoned 2 chains.
You got 2 chains now?
Yeah.
Nice.
Dope.
So-
I'm level 4, or unless you don't want me to get that a second chain.
First, I think you're going to have to roll spell resistance.
Is that a D20?
That is going to be a D20. It is going to be a caster level check, I believe. So I think it's your level plus your modifier would be your caster check. So you have a +8 on your,
Okay. Yep.
I think.
The spell says spell resistance, no.
Really?
Yes. It says saving throw DC 15 partial C text spell resistance, no.
Oh. Well then, never mind. There is no spell resistance.
Okay, sorry, I should have mentioned that.
Sure.
So, did I roll the hit already?
You
Yeah,
have successfully
I
knocked her off of the wall, and she falls down 5
And then
feet.
she needs to do a will save, DC 15.
Fail.
So she is shaken for 1d4 rounds. Do I roll that or you?
Roll that.
For 1 round.
1 round. All right, she takes -2s to pretty much
And
everything
then,
for 1 round. And she
I-
fell on their back. Prone, you have a second barbed chain.
I do.
All right, you want to make an attack with that one?
I do want to make an attack with that. It's the same. It's still my. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So 3. So 7. So 17.
17 is a miss. Actually, she's prone right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say that'd be really high for flat-footed.
Her flat-footed is a 17, but
Wow.
okay, she has a -4. With a 21 AC, a -4 is a 17.
So I got her.
You got her.
6. So I got a 1d6 and my +2 sacred destruction. 3.
3 points of damage, but that was actually pretty dope.
Just flaps her in the face.
Elyon fist pumps in the dark.
But a trip for 1 shaken and a little bit of damage. I'll take it.
Is it dark enough that Elyon can't see?
No, she can.
Is
And
dark,
then
is
let
dark
everyone
vision,
know what
like,
she's
enough?
weak to.
Dark vision, you can see in it. You go. That was a hero point where they move. As you summon 2 chains, one knocking her from the wall, falling prone, and a second one coming and spiking her for a little bit of damage. That was dope.
It was like summon monster. You summoned 2 chains.
Oh my god,
2 chains.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Crow, Elyon's turn. You are still nauseated, I believe.
Yeah,
You can move.
she can move.
She can see what's going on too. So
She can. She's gonna move over to where Dane is and Lixie and kind of grab them both, and she's gonna literally shove Dane in the direction of the woman.
whoa, nice.
Dane,
feel-
make a dexterity saving throw. Make a reflex. Let's make a reflex.
15.
You, as Elyon pushes you, you almost trip over the prone person, but you feel her, you
feel
almost
it.
trip onto her, but you don't fall over.
Righto.
She's right in front of you on the ground below you.
Nice.
That's her, Dane.
That's her.
It's her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kill her.
Elyon's turn to do that. I'll let that slide, yeah.
We could
and
just
then-
say she's just points, whatever.
And then it's the drow woman's turn. She stands up from prone.
What? Stands up in front of me?
Do you have a melee weapon out?
Gauntlets are always on.
Can you do more than a move action this turn? Are you still nauseated?
Was this my last one?
I think you had 2 rounds of it.
I was on 1, so
this-
I
this
must
is-
have 1 round left.
Yeah, I don't think you can make that attack of opportunity. As she stands up in front of
Yeah,
you
you're
and
right.
then moves 30 feet up the wall. She runs 30 feet up the wall. Because she's got
Same.
magic slippers.
Magic feet.
Yep.
Good old magic feet. Where'd she go? I'm feeling like she was just here. Where'd she go? Mm-hmm. Elyon just is face palming
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Can I
palms
ask a
blows up.
question?
What?
So this is theoretical right now, but can barbed chains go through walls, or is it just very specifically the ground?
I would count the walls of this underground thing as ground for it to come out
Okay.
so it could come out of the sides of the walls here because it's still earth, it's still the ground. If it was like a wall of a building, I might not let that slide.
Sure. Okay. Thank you.
After she does that, it is Lixie's turn, who is blinded.
Blind and did not see her run up the wall. I'm just feeling around where'd she go? Did anyone see her?
Up. She went up, Lixie.
Up.
Shoot up.
I'm looking at my climb. There's a ladder. I'm gonna feel towards the ladder that I know is there.
Sure, you can make your way over to the ladder.
All right, and then start going up the ladder normal speed.
Yeah, Dane probably reaches a hand out. It's over
It's
here.
right here. All right, so she
push her
starts
to the
going
ladder.
up
I'll
30
let that
feet
go.
as far as, so 10, 20
Well,
feet.
you're gonna go quarter speed at climb.
5 feet up the
Yeah,
ladder.
you get 5 feet up that bitch.
Wow.
I think it's quarter speed. That'd be half.
Feels bad. Climb a ladder? Damn.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
She climbs up the ladder. Dane, it is your turn. You're still nauseated.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, this is my last one. Moves up the ladder.
Cool.
But he can go further than Lixie, so how's that work?
You're right behind Lixie.
Okay. So 5 feet off the ground and not on the ladder yet.
Yes.
Nice.
Crow, you're up.
Is it safe to say that jumping and throwing her off the wall is something that would normally be impossible?
You cannot jump 30
Are you
feet tall.
are you going to try to jump 30 plus feet in the air to try and rip her off with a hero point?
Yes, sir.
It's not normally impossible because you can jump and rip somebody off of a wall.
But 30 feet?
No.
That
Yeah, that's
is
the impossible
pretty
part.
impossible to do because of your physical. I would give you a bonus to the height you can jump, but you're still gonna have to roll an acrobatics check. And give you a +8 to that, and just that is an extra 2 feet on your jump height.
What's your vert right now?
I don't know. How do you know your
How do
vert?
you know?
How the fuck do you know your jump height?
So to jump 1 foot in the air, it is a DC 4. To jump 2 feet, it's DC 8. To jump 3 feet, it's DC 12. So every foot is +4 DC.
DC 120
Yeah,
with a +8.
120 +8.
You'd just have to roll 112. What's
So
your
you're-
bonus?
You're telling
what's
me
your-
not
what's your-
to waste a hero point?
I feel
Yes.
bad on it.
It's not like rule bendy.
Yeah.
So there's rules to jump. So I'm not just gonna let you fly up in the air with a hero point. I'm sorry.
Okay. So here's my thing. I still do want to use a hero point.
You could to do your barb
I would let
chain
you
again.
modify something that you were trying to do. Like maybe instead of your barb chains tripping her, it wraps around her, or something else that you can think of.
See, that's what I
Entangle.
wanted to use a hero point to recall a spell to use barb chains again.
Oh yeah,
Do
you
that,
could
yeah.
smack her to the
Yeah,
ground.
do that. Boom.
So
Smack
I thought doing something like
Yeah.
I thought the flavor of it. Yeah, I just thought I'd ask.
I love it. It's fun.
So
Do it.
now I need to get within 45 feet of her, and she's 30 feet.
She's
up the
30
wall.
feet up, so you got to get pretty close to that ladder.
So I'm 1 square away from the ladder. So wouldn't that be 35 feet?
Yeah, you're good. I'll let
Cool.
you say your thing
Yeah.
range
So
for
I am
lower.
going to cast barb chains for a second time.
Cast it. Cast it.
And yeah, my first one is going to be a trip maneuver.
All right, roll it.
Nat 20.
Oh,
Come on,
fuck yeah.
dude.
Shit, dude.
Trips are off
just
the
roll
wall.
to confirm that. See if anything weird happens.
Nah.
Man, I'll confirm. That chain, it bats her. This chain comes out and it bats her off the wall. And she probably falls 10 feet my way and down.
30
so
feet
she's
of
gonna
fall
take
damage?
30 feet of fall damage.
And I get a second chain too.
But something weird happens. As she gets launched off the wall, she just gently floats to the ground and lands on her feet.
Her boots don't let her take fall damage.
Feather
does it?
fall.
Or she has something. All right.
Does she float all the way down, or is she
She slowly falls all the way down.
and she falls
And
all
she
the way
falls
this turn?
onto her feet. Yeah, I think that she can fall that fast enough.
I
this
can imagine
turn.
Crow waiting underneath.
You have another barb chains as she's falling down. You have one more barb chains to use.
Should I attack her or trip her again? She just got up.
She's
last
gonna be
time.
landing on her feet. Yeah, she'll either stand up and then bail again, or you could try and use one to entangle her, because
Yeah,
that's
can I-
another CMB. You could try and tie her leg or something.
Could I
like
try and tie her up or tie
It's just
some
a
portion
grapple.
of her body?
I mean, so the chains, they disappear after your turn. So grappling her wouldn't really be that effective now. that I
Okay,
think
I'm
about it.
gonna attack her then.
Do it.
22.
That's gonna hit.
Nice. 5 points.
5
of damage.
points of damage. Nice.
And I use barb chain.
Will you move her to the other side of Dane as she fell down? So she gets batted off the wall by one of these barb chains, but she slowly floats down to 10 feet back behind Dane, but then another spike chain comes up and stabs her as she's floating kind of down to the ground. That is Crow's turn. It is Elion's turn. She lands right beside you.
I'm still nauseated. So she is going to... Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's any position that I can move myself to that would be advantageous, but if I move anywhere, I'm going to take an attack of opportunity. So she's just going to stay where she is. She's right in front of me, Lixie Dane. She's right between us.
Okay. Oh, God.
And then it is the Elven Woman's turn. You guys are a nuisance to me, and she stabs Elion one more time with her masterwork bayonet.
Oh, snap.
For a natural 20.
Get out of here.
27 to confirm.
Yeah.
Can I get a crit card?
No. You don't get one.
Trade you one for a hero point.
All right.
Can I hero point anything to help me here?
I'll tell you what hero points do. Play out of turn, +8 before a roll, +4 after a roll, extra action, story hint / inspo, recall a spell, re-roll, take a second roll.
Extra
Cheat
action.
death is 2 hero points, and do something normally impossible.
Either cheat death or extra action, depending on how this one's gonna go. Because if you extra action,
you
you
need
can
2 hero points to cheat death.
you can do the move that you normally have, and then your extra action would be normal action, correct? So it'd be like acting not nauseated for a turn. If you wanted to swing off an attack, you could have
What?
done.
Is he right about?
How would that...
What did you say?
I was wondering if I could use a hero point in any way to help me in this situation.
I guess you could have used one to like get an extra action.
Extra action
I
or
could have
play
done
out
that
of
earlier.
turn.
Yeah, or play out a turn. Yeah.
Too late for that though.
This is just confirming what's already happening.
Right.
This is overreaction. Normal damage, and the target provokes attacks of opportunities from all threatening opponents. So she used her attack of opportunity before this turn. Her attack of opportunity resets now.
Yeah.
So she gets normal damage on you, which is going to be 2 points of damage.
All right.
But she is going to get an attack of opportunity because you overreacted and jerked and it let her have enough room to put in another poke. For a 22,
Yeah.
for 2 more points of damage.
Okay.
And that's her turn.
All right.
Oh no, Elian doesn't look hot, I bet.
Oh, she looks hot, but she doesn't look well.
All right, that is going to be her. Actually, she's going to then. She's gonna 5-foot step away from Dane. Have her 5-foot step to the other side of Elion, like
That's
diagonal.
not 5. That's
Diagonal.
Oh, I see.
One diagonal right there.
nice.
And that's the end of her turn. We're back up at Lixie.
Lixie doesn't have to move to poke,
Nope.
but does she know she's safe?
She does make a perception check.
Okay. I mean, probably some scuttling noises or something. 23.
She did hear somebody step up kind of where she is.
Okay.
You can try to attack her, but she has full concealment, so you're gonna have a 50% miss chance. And I don't think you can provoke attack. I don't think that Lixie or Dane could do attacks of opportunities, actually.
That's true.
So instead of 5-foot stepping, she's gonna back up 30 or 20-ish feet further into the middle of the room now.
Couldn't Avelion have taken... oh, no,
Elion
nauseated.
doesn't have any melee attacks.
Can she use
This
a
way.
hero point
Yes?
to attack of opportunity?
Yeah, with your wand? Or
Yeah.
I'll let this slide, yeah. Yeah.
Hero point?
Hero point, I'll let you shocking grasp it.
Yup.
So, hero point to retcon and hit.
Yep.
So as she's leaving, she just got attack of opportunity twice, and Elion musters deep inside of herself. She's past the point of pain. She's surviving now, swinging with her wand. Please. She's got metal on, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
15 against touch.
Looking, please.
15 against touch is a hit.
Spell resistance.
Spell resistance.
This is fun, man. I'm getting some sick maneuvers on her though. She'd be gone if I didn't
This is a-
successfully barb
hey.
chains 4 times.
Caster
dude.
level check is a d20 plus your caster level.
So I roll a d20
Yep.
plus 4.
Yep. d20 plus 4, and you have to overcome her spell resistance.
Oh, come on. Can I borrow your die, Eli? Can I borrow that one? Yeah, that white one. Oh, come on. 16 plus 4, 20. 20.
16 is her spell resistance. That goes
come
through.
on.
Wow.
Yes,
All
let's
right.
go.
46.
Taking that extra action all the way. Oh, I
That's
see
a lot of
That's
fucking
pretty good.
sixes.
That was a lot
That's
of
pretty
money.
good. 12 plus 6, 18. 18 damage.
18
Yo.
points of damage.
Yo.
That was hefty.
I don't think it's going to take her down, though.
All right, 18 points of damage there, huh? Holy shit.
Gotta dig deep.
That zaps her hard. Hard! And fuck. After that attack of opportunity happens, she's gonna let that happen, but she's no longer gonna make her way further into. Oh shit, maybe she should. Well.
She was running away, and that's why she got poked. But where's she run onto?
She's gonna, with that attack, instead of running deeper into the room, she's gonna go up the stairs again. Or like up the wall.
You mean
again.
try and climb the
She's
wall
gonna go up
by
the wall.
us or on
she's
the
gonna
other
move
side?
through, like around Dane, because Dane can't provoke because he's blind.
So that's what
She's
direction
gonna,
she was
she's
initially
she's
running.
gonna run up the wall again. She's like, nope, fuck, no.
Is she doing a full retreat?
I'm not. She is only gonna do half because I'm gonna because of my changing of what I was doing because of being hit. She's gonna go 15 feet up instead of. She's gonna be 10
Can she
feet
move
up
up the wall at normal speed?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it is 15
She's
feet
gonna
up.
she's gonna go 10 feet up the wall.
All right, 10 feet up the wall.
Even though she was in the middle of the room?
Yeah.
Or- okay.
She was not. She was standing right
She
by
was
Elliot.
going to, but then Elion shocked her, so she instead took her
Oh,
movement
gotcha.
around and up.
Gotcha.
So she like steps there. Ow, okay, I'm gonna go up the wall again. I need to get out of here.
God, stop trying to climb the wall.
Yeah, bitches.
I almost want to recall my spell.
And
2 hero points for this fight, though. That's hefty.
I don't know. No.
It's Lixie's turn. Blind as fuck.
Lixie, blind as fuck. Oh man. At this point, right before we retconned this, she made a perception that did know where she was, but now I don't think she knows where she is. Should I re-percept?
She knows that she's on the other side of you and Elion somewhere.
Somewhere over there, probably climbing a wall.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna just start throwing knives at people over here.
Yeah. You can't target her with a range spell.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
a range.
I'm just
attack.
like, it'd be lobbing in the dark, so I'm not even gonna bother. And oh, fuck. I hate it. Lixie's gonna stand around blind. Anyone have
Do it.
anything that gives me light that's enough?
No.
Is there anything that can emanate enough light?
You need a higher level light spell than her darkness spell.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. It's dark, guys. I can't see anything.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, Lixie can't really do anything. So then
Feels
Dane, you're done being nauseated.
Dane knows that is at least like more aware where she is right here, so he's gonna start gutting up that ladder.
Okay, he's gonna go for the ladder.
Yep.
Okay.
He's going ladder.
Wait,
as far
wasn't
as,
Lixie up the ladder?
Lixie will...
You and her were up the ladder. You just didn't.
Oh, yeah.
You guys didn't move their pawns. So Lixie has been on the ladder the whole time, as well
It's
as
been
Dane.
6
But
seconds,
yeah,
5 feet up.
the last couple rounds, Lixie and Dane have been on the ladder.
Not the last couple, the last one.
The last, yeah, I guess that was one. It just took a while.
I was like, what, they just chilled on the ladder doing nothing?
Yeah, pretty much.
Lixie is gonna,
Just keep
hearing this
climbing.
thing like climb up the wall now again and be like, wait, did it come down and then climb back up?
Yeah, is she back on the wall?
Is she on the wall? Anyone?
Hit her!
She's on the wall.
She's on the, hit her, fuck, I can't see anything. Just starts climbing up the ladder as far as she can go. What's that, 15 feet?
Yeah, something.
So I'm 20
Starts
foot up a
climbing.
ladder.
Yeah.
Anything up there?
And it still keeps going. It's dark.
Oh god, okay, it's 20 feet up. I'm climbing. That's all. I'm climbing.
I wonder if it tells me how tall that ladder is.
I was like, am I just gonna like pop out into sunlight?
Yeah, and if she's 30 feet up the wall, must be at least a 30-foot ladder. This must just be chaos in here.
It's
just pitch blackness, yelling,
One
like bolts
person
going
falling,
off.
getting hit, like a little bit of a shock light, like bzzz, all of a sudden you just hear tick, back up the wall. You're like, what
Okay,
the fuck?
but before when she was 30 feet up, Elion and Crow would have seen her be at the top, the ceiling. She was about to escape.
She's
when,
only
when
50 or 10 feet now,
Oh
right?
my
yeah,
goodness.
so she could potentially escape this round, or get outside if that is escaping. I don't know. Let's see. After Dane, you were climbing up the ladder too.
Lixie climbed up the ladder.
Yep, Dane
climbs up the
Climbs
ladder.
up the ladder. Crow.
I'm gonna do I'm gonna pop off an icicle at her.
Dude, pop it off. Popped off that ice. Pop the ice off.
Do it.
Why are you so excited about me to do it?
Because I'm excited for this combat. Let's go.
I'm popping it off.
Yeah.
It's a ranged touch attack.
Woo! Roll it.
17 on the die.
17 is gonna touch her. Is gonna hit her touch.
Yeah, baby. So that's a D6 plus.
A spell-like ability,
Oh,
not subject to spell resistance.
I would. Is that something we could look up quick? Let me see if icicle says anything.
Only spells and spell-like abilities are subject to it. Extraordinary and supernatural aren't. I think this is a spell-like ability, so this is subject to spell resistance. You also have a +4 to your roll. A D20 +4.
20. Let's go.
That goes through, baby.
Come on.
3 damage.
3 points of damage. You fling this icicle, and you can't, like, nobody even sees it besides you and Elion seeing this translucent piece of ice fly through the air and stick her in the back, on the shoulder or something. Blood drips down onto Dane and Elion, Dane and Lixie on the ladder.
Oh, God.
It's a black blood. After Crow's turn, it is Elion's turn.
Elion's still nauseated. Right?
How many more
I think
turns?
I think you had 5, right?
A 4.
4 more.
No, max was 4.
It was 4 + 1.
Oh, it is 4 plus 1. Oh, okay.
Yeah, D4 + 1. I think I rolled max on it. You rolled
Right.
4 or 5.
You rolled a 4, so I'd have 5.
Have you been keeping track of rounds? I kind of lost track.
I think this is round 4.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, you can move.
Right. She's just gonna stay directly under the ladder where she is and call out her location. She's getting away. She's directly above you, Lixie and Dane.
Okay. She runs up to the top of the cavern, opens up a trapdoor, light spills down, and Dane and Lixie can see up the ladder in the light. She sees the shadow of her crawl through the tunnel or through the trapdoor, and she's outside. You guys could maybe see like a wooden ceiling or something through the trapdoor. And then it's going to be Lixie's turn.
And she's first up the ladder. She can get to the top.
Yeah, she can get to the top.
Top, and if the thing didn't shut, right?
No, she didn't shut.
Okay.
She just got
Boom,
through
it's
it
up,
and
open
out.
Perception immediately at the top. Which way'd she go?
She looks quick around and sees her. They're in a little like shack, a little cabin-like shack.
Okay.
And she opens she see her opening, about to open a door and go out of the shack.
Look like the entrance door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just small little shack.
Man, just seeing her split. Okay. Yeah. Can she just get up there? And then
She
end
can
it?
get. Yeah, I'll say she can get up out of the.
Cool.
She's
She's out of the way up
trapdoor
there.
with her full move.
Let's go. Follow me. Huzzah.
Huzzah! Dane.
Follows her. Huzzah.
All right, you pretty
Get
much
to
make
the
it up
top.
and out too.
Cool.
Crow,
I guess huzzah.
climb up the ladder.
You better huzzah.
I guess.
You can make it pretty far up the ladder. Elion, no longer nauseated, or is this the last round?
This is the last round.
All right, you can make it like halfway up the ladder.
Okay.
Okay, you do that. Lixie would see this elf open up this door, and it opens up to the outside world, and she runs kind of around it and loses track of her.
Okay.
Then it's Lixie's turn.
Lixie's going to, in her normal style, just start chasing as fast as she can.
She chases her, and as she leaves the cabin and turns around and tries to go around it where she saw her go, before her looms the entire cipher gate.
Whoa.
Is the sprawling
We're at the
arch.
base of it.
We're at the base of the cipher gate. The sprawling arch going over the harbor. You're at one side of it, and she sees the elf running up the side of it.
Holy shit.
Oh, man.
Whoa. I just
Yeah.
stand open-mouthed.
Yep, and that's her turn. Dane, you can basically make it out to about the same point as Lixie.
How far away is the elf lady?
How far is she away? She would be within crossbow range.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right, she be.
Yep, you can make it out around and kind of she'll be within crossbow range.
Okay.
For this shot.
The 60-foot
Yep.
or 80-foot range, nice.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Takes a double-handed crossbow shot. 19.
19, miss.
Wow.
21 AC.
Feels bad.
Dane sees.
Wait, was she studied before? Does that wait?
We
Does
did
that,
study her before.
Does that carry for like at once she studied? She studied.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see what that study
Wait.
does.
Is it?
It's a +2. I'm gonna look here. This effect lasts for a number of rounds equal to his intelligence modifier.
It's been way too long. It's been
5
way more
rounds.
than 5 rounds. So you'd have to restudy her, but you don't have any move actions anymore.
Fudge.
And I think you'd, because it's melee focused, I said there's a within a range, so you wouldn't
Oh,
get
you're
that.
right. You're right.
Yeah. After Dane misses that crow, you're climbing up the ladder.
It's gonna be too
Yeah.
late by the time I get
She's
up there.
gone.
I mean, she's just gonna be on the top of an arch. Where's she
She's
gonna go?
farther than any of us can hit.
Well, I guess we could run up. Can we run up the arch?
You
too?
can't.
You can climb up the arch.
Okay.
Your ass gonna fall and die.
Yeah, I'm gonna go full move. Should try and get as close to meeting them as possible.
Okay, cool. You get out. You're a little bit behind Dane. Elion?
She climbs. She's halfway up the ladder.
She's not nauseous anymore.
True that. Feeling better. Gets up into fresh air. She takes a deep breath and feels good.
You can pretty much full round action, and you're up in the shack, maybe like near the door.
I'm near the door of the shack. Full round.
Yeah. And then Lixie and Dane and Crow both see this elven woman sprint up like what is the run? 4 times the movement speed?
120 feet.
Yeah, so she runs up nearly to the top of the cipher gate. Both of you guys make a perception check.
Lixie and
Lixie and Dane and Crow too.
Okay.
Perception bad on
20.
that. 21 and 10.
21 and 10. Okay, so where the start of not even the start, but from where the cipher gate comes out of the ground right here, you're up on top of kind of a cliff area, and there's a harbor going underneath it. And whoever 20 and over all see a ship slowly sailing towards the middle of the cipher gate as this elven woman runs up towards the top of it.
She's gonna try and jump on that ship.
But it looks like it's going to take a little bit for the ship to actually get to a spot where she could feasibly jump on it. And you already know that she can float down to the ground. So yeah, let's go with, that was her turn. It's Lixie, Dane, Crow, Elion. So since she's moved up there kind of farther away than you guys could get to, we're going to go and if you want to continue to chase her, make some climb checks.
Should we have maybe half the people run up to her and then half the people stay on the ground in case she jumps?
We can't run up to her.
Yeah, I want to know how to get to the boat.
What?
I want to know how to get to the boat. Like, we got to get on that boat. She's going to
We
get on.
can't run up to her.
We can't run up the cipher gate.
Not as fast
She
as
has
did.
she has her boots on.
Oh, that's right. We have to climb.
It would be a very, very difficult climb.
It's smooth, I'm sure.
So I'm gonna let you guys just know what the DC is, just so that you're not scared of it. It's a DC 10 climb check for the first 140 feet of it, and then it slopes off enough to you can just kind of move on it.
I would like to throw back to that time I tried to climb a brick wall and it was like a DC 25.
Yeah, this is a curved arch.
This is
thing.
a smooth, curved wall.
No one
it's
no one
gonna be
said it
really
was
hard.
smooth. How many times is 15 going to 140?
10 minus 1, 9.
9. Cool. So it'll take 9 successful checks for you guys to get up.
And that's at our standard rate of running? Like if
Yeah.
it was just 30?
So these ones,
Wait, is our climb 30 or 15?
So there's to make this seem like a game mechanic feasible thing. You guys are running up this. It's going to take time for you guys to climb it. There's a lot of time happening for this boat to get underneath. So the faster you guys can make these climb checks and get up, the more time you have to kill her before she makes her escape. Capiche?
Capiche.
Let's get it.
Good thing I got this nice spin down dice. And if you get double the DC, I'll let you go your full movement speeds. Actually, since you guys can do just full round moves after you do your climb check, it'll be even less. All right, so you guys ready?
I'm so ready.
All right, so you guys are climbing up the cipher gate to try and catch this drow before she escapes.
I'm popping an extract
You're
first.
popping an extract
Yeah.
first? Do that.
Okay.
First, round 1. You can pop an extract as your standard. You're going to basically move half as much if you want to try and climb as well.
Okay.
Everybody make me climb checks.
So we're all at the bottom.
You are all at the bottom about to start climbing this thing.
Oh my god.
I am not about to climb anything.
You're not gonna climb?
Yeah.
You don't have to climb.
You don't have. You can be the boat person.
I pull my wands out.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
Like,
How far can those go?
I don't think we all need
Are
to
we
be climbing
in
it.
actions right now? Where are we at?
This is kind of. I have an actions like prepared. You guys are just kind of all going at once, so we don't have to go one ba 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 ba. Unless you don't, you're shaking your head no.
You look like you have something on your mind.
I got a motherfucking wand to fly.
You have a wand to fly or levitate?
Levitate.
Oh, is it levitate?
We have a wand of levitate.
Oh, that's right.
Did I write levitate on it?
It is levitate.
It was a crystal wand of levitate.
Oh man, I thought I had a wand.
I think it had
I was
4
so
charges
excited.
left. Or did it? Yeah, it had 4 charges left, right?
So yeah, 4 or 9 or something like that. Yeah,
Let's say it's 9.
wasn't too many. But yeah, roll me climb checks.
I got 11.
Dane, you can pop the extract before we do these climb checks.
I got 11, so
Hey.
yay.
11. So we got.
I too got an 11. My climb is now going to be more though because the extract I popped was expeditious retreat. Right? There is no effect on other modes of movement. Oh, never mind. That's just increasing your baseline speed.
Don't you have monkey fish? Did you not prepare that?
That's not one. Yeah. I prepared.
Yeah, right.
Actually, so expeditious retreat doesn't help shit. I don't need to pop that then.
Okay.
Okay.
You made your climb check. Crow made his first climb check. Dane made his first climb check. You guys have moved. You're 15 feet. You can do double moves if you want.
30.
Okay, so
Yes, please.
How far away is she? Can I just?
140 feet.
I could just magic missile her where I'm at.
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility.
Can that stop someone from running? Like if you hit her? Like can it have the ability to like stop her?
If I kill her,
Yeah, true.
You just got to get past her spell resistance and do enough damage.
right?
Ooh, 1/4 speed to climb. My bad. So you guys can move at half speed. So you guys have 15 feet of movement. Okay. So are you going? You can. What's your magic missile range?
140 feet.
140 feet.
If you're at the base, you could probably launch them up.
What is? How far is it to run? 5 times your normal speed.
What?
So 100 and she moved 150 feet up.
Just out of my range then.
So
running.
if you, yeah, just barely out of your range.
All right, yes.
Yeah, just barely.
She's gonna climb.
Okay, climb checks.
20 something.
Cool, 20 something. I'm gonna let you be able to get twice as far. Lixie?
Oh, we're doing them all again.
What was? No, this is first round. I haven't had
sorry.
Lixies yet.
Lixie's got a 7.
7. Lixie isn't able to get purchased.
She wasn't really
right
wanting
away.
to climb anyway. She's gonna go towards the water.
Okay, she just kind of makes her way.
Yeah.
Then we got Deb roll again, second round.
Everyone?
Yeah.
20 for Dane.
Cool. You can go twice that time.
10 for Elyon.
20 for Crow.
Crow gets to go twice.
So a double move is 15 or 30 feet.
Is 15.
So far we've made it 30 feet. Sure.
Oh, double moves 15?
Yeah, it's climbing is quarter speed.
Oh, okay.
Climbing's quarter speed and she can run for 5 times speed.
So Eliana, so you guys are all like 3 increments up. You have 6 more to go. Keep climbing. Keep climbing.
16.
All right, Elion gets another bit up.
So bad.
19.
This is gonna
Crow
be
gets
horrible
going.
when we fall. 24.
You get 2, and then yeah, make another one.
What's she doing?
She's pretty
standing?
much made it up to the top, and she's like, "Come on, you fucking boat! Come on, you fucking boat!"
She's not like continuing
No,
or
she's
anything.
not going across or anything. She's at the top, like, "Come on, you fucking boat! Get under me!"
13.
And here's where I die, 7.
13, 7. Dane makes no progress.
Wait, don't you fall if you don't make the DC?
You have by 5 or more,
Oh.
so you're good right
So
now.
you have to
You have
get
to get
under
a
a
4.
5
You
here.
have to get under a 5 to.
Does 5 count?
Maybe.
It says 5 or more.
5 or more,
5,
yeah.
Yeah, 5 you fall to.
Elion?
I got an 11.
Cool.
Don't roll 5, don't roll 5.
I think Ellie and I are tied for the lead right now.
Everyone is matched up.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Uh,
Never mind. Another one?
Yeah, do it again.
Natural 20.
Nice, baby. I'll let you double up that.
10.
Dane
18.
gets it.
Actually,
Elion
I
gets
rolled a
it.
5, so like plus 5, 10. Yeah, climb 10.
Okay.
Okay.
Do another one.
11.
18 again.
8. I'm
Dane
stumbling
didn't
my
make
way
any
up this.
progress. Leon did. Roll another one.
Was Elixir with us too?
Lexi
No.
stayed on the ground.
14.
14, Crow progresses.
24.
24, Dane gets 2 more increments up.
21.
And Elion makes it there. All right, so now Elion and Crow have made it 140 feet up, and now you guys can just run and get to her. So you have one more round, and then you're within range to fight her. All right, let's keep the initiative order going. Lixi's on the ground. We're gonna take her off. Dane, make your last try and movement thing.
7.
7, you do not progress. Then it is going to be Crow. You can now make. She's probably a double move away from you at this point, but you can get up there, or you have range stuff, I guess.
Kinda. I'd like to double move to get up to her.
Okay. You double move, and you can. Do you want to be right up on her, or you want to be a little bit away?
Either way, I'd be provoking, wouldn't I?
No, it's just moving away, not towards. That provokes.
I'm gonna get right up on her then. Yeah.
Right up on her.
Can we see her?
Full round action. Yeah, you can see her, but now Crow's in the way, so you see Crow get up to her. Elion.
What kind of wands? She would normally have her magic missile out. Is that still in her hand?
You would have had to put it away to climb,
Okay.
but you can take it out as a move action.
Yep. Pulls. Oh no. Actually, she's gonna pull out Wand of Cure Light Wounds,
Okay. Well.
and then she's gonna throw some magic missiles at her.
Oh, wait.
Okay. Pull up that.
Cool.
Throw magic missiles. Okay. Roll spell resistance.
I like that.
22.
That's enough to get through the spell resistance.
Nice.
Good stuff.
All right. Roll the damage. You could kill her.
2.
No.
All right. 5. So 7 damage.
You pull out your wand and release those. You see the missiles streak around and hit her in the side, and she almost stumbles off the edge. She's still up awake. She's off balance, kind of, and yeah, not looking good.
I'm gonna play a hero point to play out a turn.
Do it.
All right.
I would like to chop her and smack her dead off the cipher gate.
Okay. You want to actually smack her off the decipher?
Oh, it
we
doesn't
might
really matter.
want.
Okay, I'm gonna smack her on the cipher gate.
Smack her on
Sorry.
it.
That's,
All right,
I-
roll to
yeah.
attack.
Oh, that's gonna be not even close to good enough. 13.
13's a miss. She wheels away out of the way of your swing.
Wasted.
Now it's
Then
whose
Dane,
turn?
make your climb check, I guess, unless you have
Can I see her?
You can see her.
Okay, if I can see her, can I study her as my move?
Sure. Yeah.
I just can't shoot because I can't hit her from here. Is that what I'm like by the curve of the
Yeah. If
type of thing?
you know at this spot.
Can I
if
study
you,
and move? Because it's move and move.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
I'll
still
just
have to
do
make a
that.
climb check.
Yeah.
Make your
okay.
climb check.
Yeah, I make it 19.
Cool. You got your. Yeah. You
Okay, I'm
pull
studying.
yourself up into a spot where you can now just move freely, and you study her.
Yes.
Cool beans. Then it's going to be over to Crow's turn. Wait, you moved out of the order. You are now after her. Or
Playing out a turn does not take your turn
That
out of
doesn't.
the order.
I thought that.
Oh, really?
It shouldn't, or else
I was
it's
gonna say
pointless.
like you moved in order. You're here. You did your turn. You moved in
I
order
think it's
again.
a temporary jump in order, and then you just fall back.
Oh.
You just want to do an action quick.
I think that's more of
I'll let it slide
hero
like it's an
pointy
attack
thing.
of opportunity, kind of, whatever.
I just feel like then it.
So
it
you're,
feels a
you're
little more fun.
you'll still be in order.
Okay,
It's a
so
hero point.
it's my turn.
Yeah, you can go again. Yeah.
I would like to repeat what I just did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it better this time.
Crit.
Yeah, like
Crit.
Crit. Roll to confirm.
that look.
No.
No, confirm.
Confirm.
Roll damage.
None Pete's left beef.
That's an 11, 13.
13. Crow. How do you kill the boss of book 1? What happens?
So I have my falchion out and I two-handed just baseball bat swing her to the middle of the cipher gate.
Nice. And
bridge.
the full force of your swing hits her in the side, gouges deep into her side, and she gets knocked over 10 feet into the middle of the cipher gate. She doesn't fall off the edge.
Whoa.
Yes.
And you guys are out of combat. Make perception checks.
I'm gonna pass out. I'm way too high up.
18.
Lixie 15, if she matters.
Yeah, sure.
Nat
just
20
realized.
for a 27.
12.
All of you guys realize now that you are up here, you have a moment to actually take in the surroundings of where you guys are. You look up over the harbor of Riddleport. You see the entire city sprawled out in front of you, and something's off. You notice that the black blot is no longer hanging in the sky.
Whoa.
And as you look past in the sky, you see a streak of fire shooting across the sky. And you could probably see people like in the town, like running around and stuff. It looks like a shooting star in the sky, but the tail lasts too long, and it looks like it's coming closer and closer to Riddleport, closer and closer, but then it passes over Riddleport, and you see it fly out over Riddleport and hits an island off the coast of Riddleport, and you see this flash of light as the smoke from this, like the smoke from the tail of it, like clouds the city, almost bringing it into darkness. A flash happens on this island as this meteor impacts the island, and you see a mushroom cloud of
wanna
energy
hang on to the cipher gate.
explode. And within seconds of that happening, you see all of the water in the harbor rush out of the entire, like
shit.
all of the water in the harbor rushes out. You see ships. You see the bottom of the harbor. You see underneath the sea. You see ships fall to the ground basically under the water as all of the water gets swept away. Nature checks.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. 11.
21.
11 and 21. 21, you're like, this has kind of happened before with the fight in the rain where the water washed away and came back, but on a much
Smaller scale.
much huger scale at this one.
Yeah.
You see all of the water come back, and moments later, you see this huge 7 to 10 plus feet of water, this wave 10 feet plus high, just come barricading back into the harbor. And you guys get to watch from the top
Safety.
of the cipher gate as this tsunami comes in and devastates the side of Riddleport, smashing the docks, harbors,
Oh, no.
boats, buildings. And from the distance, it's hard to see what else is happening. And that's where we're gonna end tonight.
Oh my god.
So Riddleport just got ripped.
Riddleport just got ripped as a meteor strikes. Actually, one more thing.
Valerian?
Crow, make your knowledge sailor check.
Oh snap.
19.
19. You remember that treasure, not treasure, but like the map that you found, the nautical map in St. Casperian's?
Yes.
And there was a mark over the Devil's Elbow Island. You're like, that hit the Devil's Elbow.
Oh, that's it.
And that is the end of book 1.
Oh shit. Yeah.
That was an insane fight.
We get to loot her next time.